All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and do Minecraft Civilization. Think so?
We should bring out the bike and make exercise.
I mean, we could do that while we watch this.
Let me get my coffee first.
Well, I'm gonna start it. All right. Yeah, that was fucking awesome.
Boxes will fit.
Yeah, I measured. Minecraft Castle tutorial. I was gonna do it as a joke, but I'm too tired. I don't want to.
In the biggest social experiment in Minecraft history, I scattered 1,000 people across 2 massive islands to simulate a realistic civilization. The players were given no help or guidance, and just like in real life, if you die, you remain dead forever.
All right, this video is 2.5 hours, so I will give it the most amount of attention. I feel. Oh, my old search. Yeah, I've got a whole bunch.
Food, become a dictator, and
I'd like to build. Dream Speedrun Drama Classic, Onbirds Classic.
One island is a rich green paradise. The other one,
you're kidding me,
is a barren wasteland.
Okay, so one's profitable and one's desolate. Okay.
It's up to each player.
Wait, which one has the volcano?
They've got. Will there be peace between the islands, or will there be war? What ended up happening is the single most amazing story arc I've ever seen.
Okay.
All I will say is pick a nation to root for and enjoy the
Wipe
video.
is up, everybody. Wipe is up.
I present to you the rich and poor.
You look so pretty. I think it's because your pupils are crazy right now. You look so cute.
Good morning, chat.
Are you guys excited? Oh my god, we look sunburned. Oh. I am gonna turn this light on. Oh. You feel very woo? Guys, we feel very woo. We're so excited. So
The hangers, they're not gonna be here till next Saturday.
oh, phenomenal. I measured it.
I took one look at those and I was like, they're not gonna fit in. That's fine. They can go bottom and top. Fuck it.
Just like you. Oh, they actually look kind of nice down there. Do you like that? That was funny. That was a good funny. I love you. Okay.
1,000-player civilization experiment. Don't forget, if you want to participate in these videos, join my Discord server, and of course, subscribe to my channel. All right, we got 1,000. Good luck, everyone.
Okay, so 500 rich, 500 poor. Are we 100% sure that there's like 500 and 500?
Players begin
like,
to
who's counting
explore
other
their
than
new
Ish?
homes.
what is this place?
Before the first day, I had made everyone choose randomly between Island 1 and Island 2. And I didn't tell them that one of the islands, the first one, would be a barren wasteland. Hey, you guys having a good time? No.
I just want to know, like, was there actually 500 and 500? Or, like, are the numbers fudged? You know what I mean?
Oh. Not
Like
at all.
500 on each island.
Please tell me where the trees are, bro. I cannot find anything.
It didn't take long for the people who chose Island 1 to realize they had made a massive mistake.
I hate this place. I hate this place. I hate this place.
Players realized that building civilizations on Island 1 would be particularly challenging.
They're not-
And
some
not
people
only because
join
it was
late,
empty,
too, 'cause
but
it's
because
multiple
some
day
parts
events.
of it
Oh,
were
okay.
completely uninhabitable.
Which
like
I don't
the
mind.
snow
I mean,
biome.
obviously, like, there's gonna be some, yeah.
And right next door, a massive volcano that could erupt at any moment.
Ooh, I'm not going down there.
This volcano also happens
that's
to
so
heat
smart
up
of it to
all the
not go in the
water
lava.
on the island.
Okay.
Oh, there's
This
boiling
killed a
water?
lot
What
of
the
people.
fuck? Why would
Now,
that
to
kill
begin
you?
building
Just don't go in
civilizations,
there.
The players needed to find a tree.
Please tell me where the trees are, bro.
Wood is an essential material, and without it, you really can't do anything. Now, luckily for Island 1, there was one tree on the island, and it was pretty big, too.
If you watch it for a bit, you will
But,
see
of
why it's
course,
scripted.
it was
Okay.
completely surrounded by boiling water.
They'll create issues that are literally not there. Okay.
Meanwhile, let's go over to Island 2.
I mean, I believe to an extent it does have to be scripted because, like,
Hey guys.
you can't just have 1,000 people playing. Like, obviously, drama will
Life
happen,
on
but like, you
Island
need an
2 was
overarching
beautiful.
story.
The terrain was
to
green,
keep
the
people's
trees were
attention spans,
plentiful,
you know?
and the water was normal temperature.
Open for business.
Selling water? This is from the ocean. Are you trying to make me drink ocean water?
No.
The people on Island 2 immediately realized they had chosen the island of safety and wealth.
Which, again, I'm not here for whether it's scripted or unscripted. I'm not here for if it's authentic or not. I'm here for a good story. You know what I mean? And I think things like they just have the theme of war. Oh, I got you. Like, yeah, but like even that, like I think betrayal always plays well. I think war plays well. Fighting in general plays well. I think like conflict and resolution plays very well. Because like it's like, what does this have? Like 20 billion views? Yeah, 20 mil. Okay. Damn, he's only not even 2 mil subscribers. Damn, how long has he been doing this? Like a year? But
Literally a piece of
like
gold.
I'm here for
The only real
betrayal,
danger on Island 2
resolution,
was
all that
the
kind of stuff.
possibility of falling down from a tree as you're collecting wood. But some people found a way to even work around that. So you're planning to build a bakery.
Yes, I am.
But I can
And you're
understand
forcing
wanting
your employees
authenticity
to
in
go up
something
and
like
get-
this. It definitely
Oh,
makes
no.
it
She forcing you to work
a
up
little
there.
more interesting knowing that it's like, oh, it's all 100% legitimate. Everything that happened is like not scripted and blah, and like I totally
Also,
get wanting
because
that.
of the vast amounts of trees,
But I
people
don't
were very
think that's
quickly
why
able to
I'm
craft tools
watching
that
this.
allowed them to mine underground.
We get each other, we get each other.
Yeah, I mean, this island's great.
So many diamonds already.
Yeah,
Wow.
look at this. Yeah, I'm loaded.
Overall, the people of Island 2 were thrilled with their new home, thrilled with their wealth, and they were very optimistic about their future. By the end of the first day, players on Island 1 had finally reached the big tree. You realize how high up you are?
Oh yeah, no, we're not scared.
No?
No pain, no gain.
Island 1 was still pretty far from having fully fledged civilizations, but there were communities starting to form. For example, this player named Remy the Rats made a small restaurant to feed those who were starving. Remy the
Oh,
Rat,
that's nice
what are
of
you
him.
serving them here? It's very popular. Bread? And you could What the frick? Why? Wait, is this a bread line?
I will say this is one, and I totally understand that it's for children. I totally understand that you need to age gate. I mean, it expands the reach of the audience. It infinitely expands your reach of like viewer retention and accessibility. I cannot stand though when people say like frick or heck or stuff like that. It's like either curse or don't. Frick and heck bug me. I don't know why, but they do.
Oh, no.
Yeah, frick bud.
I also
Gosh
got word
darn
that
it.
there was a small group of people who had chosen
But I only
to
had
settle
issues
in
because
a
other vids had
weird
themes. For example, on day
location.
7, the nations will go to
What type
war,
of
so
people would
people
choose to live on a
infight, betray to get
volcano?
leadership unscripted.
Hey guys.
But here they just create the problem to go to war
What the
Hey, how's it
when there
going?
wasn't a team. Oh, I got you. Okay.
This was
All right.
Linguini,
I understand
and he
where
had
you're coming
recruited
from.
about
Okay.
20 people to join his Italian
makes sense.
mafia. His goals were very simple: make friends and get rich.
Hold on, please, can we tell you a little secret? We found some netherite.
Oh, really?
Yeah, don't tell anyone though. We're trying to keep it between us.
We'll check back in with these guys later, but in the meantime, on Island 2, there were actual huge civilizations starting to form.
I don't care about power, I don't care about government, I just want to make a nice place for my people to live.
This player named Call Me Cass was the leader of about 50 people in a nation she named the Cass Coalition. And a coalition it was of very different types of people, including pirates, bankers, Canadian cartels, bakery owners, and their employees.
I want fair working conditions.
How much are you even being paid to work up here?
Paid? People are getting paid?
Now, later in the day, Island 2 would face its first conflict.
Secunda, did you know that like, so far you've been here about the same amount of time I have? You've been in this stream for 15 and a half hours. Because, like, your first message was at 1:02. Like, that's crazy, man. Dude, you might be the longest person who's been here. Oh, you did go to sleep? Oh, and then you woke up. I got you. But still. Because, like, you went to sleep, but then you came back.
Hey, you guys can't be destroying the beach.
Who are you?
A group of about 20 people were extracting sand from the shore right
You're a real
next
one,
to the Cass
Secunda. You're a
Coalition.
real one.
Cass was obviously not happy about this, but these people didn't care because they were from a much bigger nation called the Commonwealth.
We're actually 5 nations combined into one, so we have strength in numbers.
The Commonwealth was a massive civilization that was formed on day 1 when 5 distinct
Moppy, you're still
groups were
here,
close enough
sleeping
to
off and
each
on?
other that they just decided to.
I know how it is for you trying to get some sleep. I hope you can find some kind of rest, or if you are now up and awake, hopefully you got some rest. But yeah, W Moppy for being here all this time too. Shit, I didn't even notice that. I'm so sorry. Same thing with Corner and By Proxy for being here. Like literally the entire stream. You guys are amazing. And also By Proxy and Moppy for gifting so many subs. You guys are absolutely amazing.
Come together and unify under one nation. As a result, the Commonwealth had a government with 5 leaders at the top and over 150 citizens.
We're going to turn this.
Did you get any sleep?
City
or did you stay up all night by proxy?
The Commonwealth leaders were very ambitious and wanted to make the Commonwealth the most beautiful, the most respected, the most powerful nation on Island 2, even if it came at the expense of others. Overall, by the end of the day, Island 2 was much further ahead than Island 1, as expected. But let's see what happens in the following days. As players logged back in the next day, nobody was expecting that the beginning of day 2 would end up having one of the most consequential moments of the entire
Also, no, I know I'm
event.
being whiny, but I just hate when creators spoil. This was important for something later. Yeah, that's fair.
Running his restaurant.
It is kind of like spoon feeding. I feel like it's for the younger audience who are like watching this,
Yo, Spood.
so they can feel smart too, you know. But I get what you mean. We should make signs for Secunda. I did VIP him in the chat. I definitely plan on shouting out the people who've been in here the longest on Monday stream.
He was known for always giving away his own food.
I want to make sure you guys know that I appreciate the fact that you've been here for so long.
Generosity was merely a method.
But yeah, you guys can make signs. Absolutely.
Political ambitions.
We could definitely make signs. Oh shit, Spood's getting fucking hit.
Oh, he's a traitor. He was trying to assassinate Spood.
Oh, that's just gonna skyrocket him, man. People are gonna love the fact that he escaped an assassination.
Survived an assassination attempt, which brought him exactly the attention he needed to cement himself as a legend on Island 1.
That face card is crazy on Spood.
People were drawn to him, and on day 2, Spood used this leverage to establish an empire named Westhelm.
Oh, Westhelm's a good name. I like that. You didn't have to, thank you though. No, Sakuna, you earned it. You earned it. Honest to God.
This right here is going to be our capital. We're also building a massive coliseum.
You mean where people fight to the death?
Exactly.
Even though the people of Westhelm were still struggling with food and resources, their motivation to succeed was unbelievably high.
Earlier, somebody tried to take my life. Someone with this face.
But now,
I love that it drops the heads. Yeah, so you can put them on stakes or wear them or whatever. That's awesome.
One had hope.
The Ballad of Emperor Spoon. Nearly killed by some dude.
Nice. Nice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. W Bard. W Bard.
Was finally starting to develop civilizations, but not all of them were as motivated as Westhelm. Right next door, for example, was a cult named Nevermore that literally just boxed themselves in and wanted nothing to do with the rest of the world.
Quoth the Raven, Nevermore.
And honestly, these guys weren't
okay, that was kind of cringe. That was kind of cringe.
Some of the people who chose Island 1 had secretly been hoping that when they finally make it underground, they would find troves of iron and diamonds. But instead, they only found a giant layer of lava that stemmed from the volcano and covered the entire island.
Jesus, dude. Island 1 is broke.
This lava layer ended up killing a
While I was
lot
watching this,
of
I like the
people.
Mario group, the volcano group, right?
A lot of people weren't necessarily angry at the poor conditions themselves, but more so about the inequality between Island 1 and Island 2. See, even though the two islands had a border separating them, preventing anyone from crossing for now, rumors were spreading about the wealth and the amazing environment of Island 2. Because of this, some people on Island 1 were starting to develop some feelings about the other island.
Island 2 might be the better island, but we're the better people.
Oh. In fact, artists on Island 1 were already making propaganda posters, some of which were rather concerning, including a few creations by our mafia leader, Lingolini. Speaking of Lingolini, there was some drama on the volcano on day 2.
Oh shit, what?
I just survived an assassination attempt.
What?
Whoa. Mamma mia, help me, I'm getting chased.
He's keeping the Mario accent while he's getting obliterated.
A pretty common occurrence on Island 1 for people to try
That's
to
hilarious.
rob or murder as a means to get food or resources. But Lingolini was not going to let that slide. Well, what are you going to do about that then?
I put the hit out on him. Everybody in the mafia knows that the Lego Lex is an enemy of the mafia.
Love it.
But then, during our interview... Oh, wait, who's coming out over here? There's some people coming down.
Those are people from Infernus. They're our allies.
Oh, really? Lingolini had decided to share his volcano territory with a larger group called Infernus, whose main goal was to preserve and protect the sacred land of the volcano. I spoke with the leader, a player named Seneca, who described herself as the Queen of Infernus.
We are a nation of the flame. We have to treat the volcano with the respect it deserves, and we hope we can work with Lingolini to do just that.
Seneca and Lingolini agreed to protect each other in case of an invasion.
Hey, thanks for the follow, ACDC.
Flowing lava to their
Sick name. Awesome name.
If anybody tries to attack us, we'll kick them out like a Koopa shell.
Okay.
Now, speaking of invasions, on day 2, the Cask Coalition was approached by an army of boats.
Oh, crap. Guys, I think we're under attack.
Oh shit, here we go. Is this the first battle?
For some reason, the Commonwealth was coming to attack.
No, we can't fight this. We gotta run. Get everyone out.
But after a few moments of panic, it turned out to be just a group of immigrants who had gotten lost.
Oh, damn. I legitimately thought we were going to have our first battle. I was excited. Elf. I was hoping for war.
You brought them all. You didn't do anything. Okay.
The leader of the migrants, a player named 3 Below Zero, profusely apologized for the scare, and then the migrants took off. What's going on, Gus?
I know they didn't mean to do that. I'm telling my people not to worry.
No reason for war, Bleach. I know. I'm sorry.
Now, on day 2, players had finally realized that Island 2 was not technically an island at all, but an archipelago, or chain of islands. The northern island was an optimal place to settle, with open fields, trees, and wildlife. So naturally, it had the biggest civilizations, including the Commonwealth, the Cask Coalition, and a huge kingdom named Tricolor, ruled by a monarch named Jophiel.
The red stands for the underground, the green for plains, and the blue for the coast.
The center island, meanwhile, had pink cherry blossom trees, and was the home of a small nation called Barbie Land. What is this?
Barbie Land? Fuck yeah.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Bro, unironically, the Barbie movie was amazing.
And lastly, the southern island was big, but also extremely dense, flooded with jungles and swamps. As a result, nobody really wanted to stay there.
That's like me. I'm big and dense.
One person. Saps, what is this?
Can't you tell? This is my vacation home.
How's this a vacation home? I don't see any lawn chairs or furniture. There's no roof.
Hold your horses there, cowboy. It's not done yet.
Saps was one of the few players who chose not to join any civilizations because he didn't want to get dragged into politics and drama. Still, he made lots of friends across Island 2, his best friend Flux actually being the second in command of the migrant group. Speaking of, 3 Below Zero and the migrants had finally reached their destination all the way up north. Now, other than accidentally invading the Cass Coalition, these guys seemed pretty insignificant. But little did people know, this new civilization was about to change the entire world.
Oh, okay. All right. Imagine if the island was rotated. The war would have been through thick jungle. Oh, that would have been so sick. What was the war? Actually, don't spoil it. I don't want to know how they did the war. But
we are the light. We are Luminara.
The migrants had decided to call their civilization Luminara. They saw
that's a good name too. That's a good name too.
Of Island 2, the innovators, the inventors. See, the reason 3 Below Zero had chosen this specific location
I dropped it before it? Oh, okay.
Well, it wasn't by accident. After the first day, 3 Below Zero had used content and propaganda released by the people of Island 1 to estimate the location of the other island.
There's propaganda?
He then used a coordinate system to calculate the northern.
What are they all in like? Oh, I guess they're all in like a
His
Discord server or
goal
something
was
like
to
that.
settle as closely as possible to the other island so that when the day comes, when the borders drop, Luminara can build a massive bridge connecting the two islands, giving free passage as
Breaks
a
the
sign
immersion.
of good
Gotcha.
faith to perhaps bring about
Yeah, I don't want the immersion broken yet.
But it wouldn't be that simple. The second in
It's kind of got me hooked in. I'm interested. I'm interested. I'm not all the way sold, but I'm interested. I'm not quite invested, but yeah.
They knew
Imagine
that
people
on
communicated
Island
just
1
in
were
game.
angry.
Oh yeah,
Their fear
actually,
was that
yeah.
Island 1 would just use
Not
that
scheming
bridge
on
as an
Discord.
opportunity to
I don't know. I feel like
invade
scheming's a
Luminara
part of it.
and perhaps invade the rest of Island 2.
I kind of like the
leading to a
scheming.
world war.
That bridge is a bad idea. Moving up north was a bad idea. Island 1 is going to invade us, and Luminara is going to be their first target.
What about the goal of world peace?
Breaking the fourth wall.
I respect our leader's goal, but
I understand.
He's dead wrong. We shouldn't be trying to befriend our enemies. The way we're going to achieve world peace is by uniting Island 2 against Island 1.
What if 3 Below Zero says no? What if they finish
I don't
the
necessarily
bridge?
agree with that. I don't.
Then at least they'll know I tried to warn them.
I don't. Yeah, they aren't even enemies. They're just different islands. But I think I get what he's saying. Like, how do you say it? Like, there was probably some griping going on with Island 1 being like, I'm sure it was like, oh, you choose one or two. And people chose one and some people chose two. It's not your fault that you picked a bad island, but it's just the cards you were dealt. You know, but I'm sure that there was some like disgruntled people on Island 1 that probably made some propaganda that was like, fuck this place is shit. And they probably saw some of the stills from Island 2 about how they were wealthy and blah, blah, blah. And we're like, well, we got fucked over and blah, this was dumb. And that insinuated some aggravation towards Island 2, even though it's not Island 2's, like the population of Island 2's fault, you know, that they were just dealt the better hand. And so there was probably some disgruntlement. But yeah, I was about, yeah, you beat me to it. I was going to say, you probably should have shown some of that because it does kind of feel like we're just jumping into war pretty quickly. Like, but again, it's also just the opinion of like Fluxon right now. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, really only Fluxon is like, no, we need to build. Like, Fluxon is like already what do you call it? What do you call it? Like a bad king. It's like it's a I can't think of it. I can't think of the word. Yeah, it's like he wants to be a dictator, exactly. But there's another word I'm thinking of, like like what they call a bad king, like, or a greedy king. He's like a something king, and I'm so brain dead now. I'm so tired. I can't even put 2 and 2 together. But I think but I think you're right. It's like a dictator. Like he just wants to own it all. Is the thing. Like I think this is one voice being sent out to many. You know,
when Island 1 comes and kills us all.
And honestly, Fluxon probably has some disgruntlement too, because he probably wants to be like 3 below 0. He probably wants to be top shit in charge, but people don't like a negative Nancy. So a corrupt king. That's what I was trying to say. A corrupt king.
As day 2 came to an end, tensions were rising, both within nations and between islands, leaving people worried about what's going to happen next.
Okay, I'm going to pee before we do day 3. Sorry about that. Pee break. Beak. All right, day 3.
1, I was watching.
God damn, my ass hurts from sitting for so long.
Alcaracina, my friend. We're the baddest pirates around.
Now, if you look closely,
pirates? Hell yeah.
Person of interest hanging around with the pirates.
Oh, the assassinator.
Like, just take me out of nowhere and I had to run down the mountain.
Well, what are you gonna do about that then?
I put the hit out on him.
So to be clear, Legolikes had a bounty on his head, and he was hanging around pirates.
No shot, right? The pirates would absolutely trade him in for the yeah,
this is everything you guys got, huh? Not much.
Yeah, I was gonna say the pirates are definitely gonna go for that money.
They're foiling him.
Get that bounty. Yeah, there is Mario in this, Lingualini and his band of
the Alcaracina pirates
his
killed
band.
Legolikes, but there was a small problem. Did you hear about the news?
Yeah, I saw it, but we don't know who claimed the bounty. It didn't say it in the chat.
Because Legolikes had technically died to boiling water instead of a player, Lingolini didn't know who actually killed him. But fortunately for the pirates, when a player dies, the dead player drops their own head, which the pirates believed would be the proof they needed to collect their bounty later today. So you're expecting a payment later?
Yes. We expect.
All right. Well, I'll go.
Mashallah, mashallah.
You guys let me talk.
By day 3, players had basically mapped out all of Island 1 and were finally starting to adapt to the environment.
Day 1 was horrific. We literally had bread lines. Day 2, we're building a coliseum, a citadel. I am literally immortal. Hopefully that isn't foreshadowing.
Emperor Spoon was still the most powerful man on Island 1, and on day 3, he was invited to a big international meeting hosted by a charity group called the Blue Cross.
We invited you here mainly to discuss plans in case the volcano erupts. What are your individual plans?
A large bunker underground.
Just not
A large bunker underground.
Any real plan, you know?
What? You don't have plans? If that volcano erupts, you...
So, okay, all right, so I'm curious, though. Like, did Ish, like, tell them that the volcano would erupt at some point? Or is this just them, like, being curious, kind of working out that, like, yeah, the volcano will probably erupt at some point?
Deserve to die.
Emperor Spoon had come in with good intentions, but it was there that he learned that
exactly,
he
we don't
hates
know.
meetings.
We never will.
When Emperor Spoon left, the
So Spoon's just like, I don't like these fucking war room meetings, these political meetings.
Okay, we need a better representative.
Then, basically right on cue.
Elysium diplomats follow me. Bodyguards.
Sorry guys, sorry, I'm late.
This is Benji, and he's the leader of Island 1's second biggest civilization, called Elysium. See, on day 2, Benji had discovered that toward the outer edges of the island, away from the volcano, the water isn't boiling hot anymore. So he founded Elysium, which literally translates to a place of ideal happiness. And he
Oh,
made
that's
the
awesome.
nation to give
Why do they even
peace-loving
need
people a
leaders
chance
for
to
Island?
relax and get
I
away from all
think
the
that's
troubles
just
of Island
people.
1.
Oh, hey, Shifty. Shifty has awoken.
Look at these
Nice to see you, Shifty.
We were hoping that Lord Ish could summon a single moose.
I think people naturally gravitate towards wanting a leader or wanting somebody in charge. Like a civilization naturally kind of leads into that. Oh, he gave him a mushroom cow. Hell yeah.
Now, back at the Blue Cross, Benji and the other leaders discussed the possibility
content
of creating
too. Yeah,
a
absolutely.
full Island 1 alliance. All the leaders at the meeting, including Westholme's representatives, believed that given the harsh conditions of Island 1, an island-wide alliance could be a game changer.
If I was on that server, I'd be Mao Zedong too.
See, there were a few civilizations not present at the meeting, and to complete the full Island 1 alliance, the Blue Cross would have to go out and get them all on
that's
board.
funny as fuck.
First was the Alcaracina Pirates, who coincidentally happened to pass by the meeting as it was happening.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
They were on their way to collect their bounty from the second nation not yet in the alliance, the Lingolini Mafia. Oh, yes, they're waiting.
Hello, I'm looking for Mario.
Hello, it's a me.
It's a me.
Ooh, mamma mia. It looks like a small brain. It sure looks like a Lego lights.
Meanwhile, the Nevermore cult would probably be a little bit more difficult to convince, but the Blue Cross said they'd try anyway. Now, as for the fourth and final nation, well, it was a bit of a mysterious group. Their civilization was down south, and they were very isolated and secretive. They were also rumored to have an extremely strict government, but also a large amount of very skilled fighters. As a result, people were kind of scared to approach them, but they knew they had to eventually to complete the Blue Cross Alliance. They knew that if this alliance works out, it wouldn't matter that they all lived on
Oh shit, also, did you ever get around to the viewer videos? Like the song requests?
Would become Island 1. At first, Island 1 was supposed to lose, but now they were on the verge of turning their lives around completely.
We did some, but there wasn't very many people in here. So we just kind of like tossed some songs around. We might try and do another song request segment towards the end of stream. But yeah. Surprisingly enough, this 24-hour stream has actually been a pretty low viewer count. It's surprising.
At the Commonwealth. They had just exploded their own land because of a miscommunication. What happened was one of the 5 leaders, Coraline, got the idea that the Commonwealth was planning to move east. So she started telling everyone to move. Thus, believing that they wouldn't need their old land anymore, one of the citizens just decided to blow it up.
I thought we were moving. What? We're not moving. I'm surrounded by idiots.
Overall, the Commonwealth was having trouble getting anything done because the 5 leaders were constantly fighting over power.
Of course they were.
See, there were 5 leaders, each with 1 vote. But because they were originally 5 separate nations, each with a differing amount of citizens, should the smallest faction's vote have the same weight as the biggest faction's vote?
It is ridiculous.
People probably show up a bit later when dude's awake. Yeah. Yeah.
Barely 5.
That's what I'm kind of betting on.
Fighting in disarray, Commonwealth citizens started moving to other nations like the Cass Coalition. Cass's style of governing, letting people do whatever they want, was making her very popular with her people.
I've been with Cass since pretty much the beginning, and she's established a democracy, a true one.
Focused on like letting everybody do their thing.
But at the same time, the lack of any regulations had some unintended consequences, like players making strange and ugly buildings. So to solve this, Cass hired a building inspector.
I have placed a lot of foundation for a glorious city, basically made out of stone. That way no one can burn us down.
However, the building inspector did get a little power hungry. What's going on here?
He said he's gonna demolish my house because it's not up to building code.
Because it's not up to code.
So then, citizens took
not up
matters
to
into their
code.
own hands.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Anyway, on
yeah,
day
that makes
3,
sense.
the biggest nations on Island 2 were still the Commonwealth, the Cass
I love
Coalition,
that
and
whole
Tricolor.
like or that cat.
Tricolor was a medieval civilization separated.
Oh my
into
god, I'm
3
so tired.
regions,
That
one
whole
of them
building
being
was
an
essentially built on
underground
dirt blocks.
Oh my gosh, this is big.
Yeah.
People didn't really know that much about Jofiel and Tricolor because they tended to be more private. Jofiel was more interested in building up Tricolor rather than doing outside diplomacy. But people would still come to Jofiel with all the political news of Island 2.
That would be me, man. Whenever I played Minecraft, which is like once a year, I immediately just want to build. I want to build crazy shit.
Oh my god.
That's all I do is I just
This particular
build.
rumor about a group named Aperion colonizing people happened to be false. Aperion was just a small town led by a player named Alkaline, and it was actually the only nation other than Luminara that
You should play with us next time. I'm down. I'm absolutely down. Do a Minecraft stream.
The rumor that Island 1 was uniting was true, which got some people worried, especially the 2 border states. So Jofiel invited over all the major leaders and diplomats of Island 2 for an emergency meeting. The only leader who declined was 3 Below Zero because he was busy building the Luminara Bridge. So he sent in his place his second in command, Flux.
Not Flux on.
Flux, what's your plan here?
I don't care what 3 Below Zero says. We need to make sure everyone unites against Island 1.
Good luck, sir. And
Yeah, again, it just kind of seems like it's all coming from Flux on.
Invited a neutral
Like Flux is just he's dead ass
in a
just
fair manner and wasn't a part of any
almost
nation.
prejudiced against Island 1. It's crazy.
Where are you going?
Apparently
They got RLcraft now on official launchers so everyone can join it. Oh my god, I haven't played RLcraft in so long.
I'm not excited. I'm terrified. I'm accidentally gonna cause a war.
RLcraft is awesome.
Alright, I think everyone's here.
Welcome.
Well, we at the...
I've never played it, just watched it. It's so much fun.
Productive
It's so anxiety inducing, but it's so much fun.
So, as the president of Aperion, I'm actually really worried about our town, which is why I'm proposing we all join a defense pact. If one of us gets attacked, all of us are under attack.
Here.
I can agree to
Yeah,
that.
I like that. That's good.
That's a good start, but if Island 1 attacks, say, Luminara, well, by the time you can even arrive to defend us, everyone at Luminara will already be dead.
Which is why I think we
Yeah,
should focus our
RLcraft.
efforts on preventing an attack in the first place.
An attack is
Minecraft NATO.
I'm just saying.
Hold on, Flux. Let Jovial finish.
Island 1 is starving. They're not going to attack us. They have bigger problems. And imagine for a second how quickly we could change that.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Kami boy.
As an enemy,
Really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
I think Joe feels right. We do the defense pact, but we also send aid to Island 1. Basically, we're ready for an attack, but we try our best to prevent it.
Hello. How's the stream? Stream's going really well, Cole.
No, this
Or
is
Kai me boy. That's it, Kai me boy.
Island 1 is literally making
Yeah, we're doing good.
propaganda
We're
saying
here at the
death to
tail
Island
end. We got about 6 hours and 40 minutes left. We only got a couple segments left. We're doing the ish Minecraft Civilization rich
They're gonna
versus
take
poor.
whatever you send them, food,
How you
armor,
doing?
weapons, and they're gonna use all of that against us.
He might have a point.
Hold on. Island 1 isn't evil. They're not savages. They just need help.
You cannot be this naive.
Well, there's a guy under the table. There's a guy under the table.
Everyone is super on edge. They're worried about traps.
Guys, Island 1 is united. They have hundreds of people all aligned in the same
I'm
goal
fine, thanks. I was
to kill
thinking
us
of doing
and
all
take our
achievements run
resources.
on Minecraft
If they
or
decide
on
to
what?
attack any single one of our nations, it'll be easy. All they'll
I would
need to
sleep
do
2 days after
is
this stream.
walk ahead,
I'll be
which is
alright.
why
I'll be
we need
alright.
to either
Minecraft,
merge
hell
all
yeah,
our
dude.
nations. Right now, we all choose
There's
a
only a
spot and
couple
combine into one
Minecraft achievements I don't have.
Either that,
I can't remember them, but
we attack Island 1 first.
one of them's I don't have the new Ghast one.
What's crazy, Joe Feel, is you leading all of us.
And then
to our
obviously I
death.
don't have the all achievements one.
We can't do that.
If we don't do this, it's the end of Island 2.
We can't do that. That's crazy.
What is happening?
An all achievements run is a difficult one to do. It is.
Let's just vote. All in favor of
They're really
Flux's
niche
plan
ones
to
too. Yeah,
treat
they can get
Island
fucking
1 as an
absurd.
enemy, say aye.
Aye.
All in favor of sending aid to Island 1.
Oh, here we go. This is Flux's villain arc. Here we go. Ah, this is when Flux becomes a monster.
Meanwhile, at West Helm, I ran into something interesting.
Our next song is called Island 1.
Oh, they've got like a whole band thing set up. That's fire. That's awesome.
Ballad of Emperor Spoon.
Well, he had joined a band that produced actual songs and then performed them all across Island 1.
A barren wasteland island, a boiling water sea. Let's go. And no resources to speak of.
Okay, this is kind of fire. This is kind of fire.
Let's go! Everyone loved the Island 1 band, including Emperor Spoon, who found that the music bolstered the morale of his citizens.
I like the wood drums. That's
He
cool.
believed that a happy citizen is a productive citizen.
West Helm took us in and gave us a little home.
Even though Emperor Spoon was a chaotic figure, West Helm itself was the opposite. It had an army, a storage system, and a
Hey, Mom.
hierarchy from
What's up,
Emperor
girlie?
all the way down to citizen or plebeian.
How
And
you
of
doing,
course,
Miss
there was the
Moneybag?
Colosseum, which when finished will play a major role in West Helm's justice system. That said,
crazy.
Emperor Spood was not happy when he heard that
guys are
yesterday,
crazy.
Benji and the other leaders had been talking poorly about him.
Okay, we need
I
a
have
best
taken 2 Tylenol
representative.
already.
Our final goal is to put Benji Button in here. No, that is a joke. That is a joke.
You don't want Benji to die, do you?
Well, I mean,
Benji and the other leaders were
I will
concerned that
swap out
Emperor
if I
Spood
need
is unstable and may one day try to take over the entire island. And their concerns only grew when Spood was caught listening to Napoleon on
I
Spotify.
probably won't end up.
But they also knew that if Island 2 were to ever
I'll probably
attack,
end up
they
taking
needed
naps, don't get me
Spood on
wrong,
their
but-
side. So they didn't know what to do.
Like, I will probably.
I just want to say thank you, Spoon.
Love you guys.
You're welcome. I'm the best. Glory to West Helm.
So far, best run is 11 hours and 58 minutes. Oh shit.
Meanwhile,
This
Seneca,
might be
the Queen of
AC/DC.
Inverness, had decided to begin building a massive castle for her people. A beautiful home base that would hover directly over the volcano. Yesterday at the Island 1 meeting, a lot of leaders expressed worries about rumors that the volcano may erupt, and they talked about how they would each take different precautions. Everyone believed that the volcano was dangerous, except for Seneca, who had decided to take the opposite approach.
It's all just paranoia. If we really value the volcano, we need to have faith it won't erupt.
The main goal of Infernus as a civilization was to preserve the sacred land of the volcano. So what
just
better way
have
to show
faith
and
just,
demonstrate
you know?
loyalty than to
Nah,
make
it won't erupt.
right above it.
Bleach, you don't need nabs. Just take a large quantity of meth and you'll be fine. That's what I have her getting me right now.
To make his home
I have her picking me up a little key bag.
Under the ground, like a Goombas.
Linguini's main goal was to get rich.
Linguini's really sticking to that accent the whole time. Okay, I respect that.
To live there.
I respect sticking to the character.
It wasn't the main reason. Remember this interaction from day one?
Hold on, please, can we tell you a little secret? We found some netherite.
Oh, really? Scattered throughout the volcano were pieces of netherite, the rarest.
Man, if I found netherite, I wouldn't tell anybody.
Not even Island 2
I wouldn't tell Ish. I wouldn't tell a soul.
It was the single secret advantage that Island 1
Bleach
had.
speedball stream? Yeah, guys, that'll be the last 5 hours. It's just me railing lines.
And Infernus. Now, even though Infernus didn't exactly like how Linguini was desecrating what they consider to be sacred land, they made a deal with him. The Mafia can keep mining so long as they provide Infernus with some of the minerals they find.
There you go, yeah, that's what I thought. Secret business, yeah.
Linguini was unsatisfied.
They want to use
Linguini's best character? So far, I think so.
Linguini didn't like how...
So far, I like Sap, I like Linguini, I like 3 Below Zero. Seneca's chill.
Infernus was basically
black market item. Yeah, exactly.
With nothing in return. So he secretly instructed everyone in the Mafia not to give Infernus anything.
That's the smart thing to do. That's the smart thing to do.
Was that Infernus never asked for those minerals and forgets about the deal entirely. Otherwise,
yeah, it's not going to happen.
Be in a lot of trouble. That said, despite this conflict, the rest of the Island 1 unification effort was going very well. Earlier today, Linguini had decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance.
Okay.
Thank you all so much for having me.
The Alcaracina pirates were also eager to join, and surprisingly, so was Nevermore. There was only one holdout. This mysterious civilization was called the Covenant, and it was ruled by a dictator named Turntap. How are you elected exactly?
The
by
Covenant.
vote of the people or the vote of yourself?
Elected?
Turntap wasn't sure about joining the Island 1 Alliance because the people of the Covenant were generally skeptical of outsiders.
Elected, what's that?
In their own nation, especially
essentially
in their army,
the American government.
Of really good PvPers who weren't above using torture to get their way. Are they drowning this guy?
He's gonna die.
Now, I felt a little bad for this player, so I threatened the Covenant. Covenant uses water torture. I'm reporting this to Sidefall News.
No, don't go to Sidefall.
So I went to the local news reporter. Sidefall, I have a story for you. I just caught the Covenant waterboarding one of their own people.
Oh. Well, I'm paid off by them, so I don't really care.
What?
It's free money.
You know what?
It's called a business for a reason. It's not for profit. Okay.
Sidefall ran a news business with questionable ethics. He was also known for making up fake stories, writing things like, "The lava is rising," just to sell more papers. That said, earlier today, he had made a legitimate
That's funny as fuck, actually.
That could devastate the entire island. Island 1 had a lot of known dangers, from the lava layer to the boiling water to the powdered snow. But there was one last danger that nobody knew about until now.
Oh, the fucking warden? Are you kidding me? He put the warden on Island 1 as well? Jesus Christ, dude. Island 1 is a hellhole. God damn.
Meanwhile, the people of Island 2
brutal.
had spent the day building their civilizations and having a good time. Yesterday, their leaders had voted that whenever the border drops, Island 2 would send aid to Island 1, hoping this gesture would lead to peace. But
well, I'm starting my run. I'm gonna be watching, but Chad might be low. Okay, no worries, Kai. Thanks for being here. Thanks for chatting and hanging out.
Home to Luminara, 3 Below Zero was furious at Flux for causing chaos at the meeting and for going against Luminara's values. 3 Below Zero.
I remember once I was in a huge Minecraft server and I got access to a command block and I started selling broken items I commanded in. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Underground market type shit. Silk Road type shit.
As a result, 3 Below Zero demoted Flux from his position as second in command. I spoke with Legacy, a citizen of Luminara.
Yeah, Flux has been gone all day. People here don't really like him anymore.
Flux and his crew had spent the day building a secret bunker under the ocean, a place for them to hide if Island 1 attacks. And then Flux spent the rest of the day helping his
If Island 1 attacks, he's got a fucking secret lair.
Despite all the chaos.
No, Flux, leave my boy Sap alone.
Mr. Mediator, what a good friend.
Flux over here can be a little unpredictable, but he's my friend, and I know he genuinely wants the best for us.
Even though Flux was much more
I don't
ambitious
trust
than
Flux.
Saps, these two had become very good friends.
So many diamonds already.
Yeah,
Whoa.
look at this. Yeah. Unloaded.
But
I don't trust Flux one bit. All my homies hate Flux, yeah.
Something happened that would change the course of Island 2 forever.
Hashtag fuck Flux. That is a cool little, like, monument, though. Fuck Flux, fuck Flux, fuck Flux.
The leader of one of Island 2's largest civilizations, was walking across Tricolor with her second in command, Seraphim.
Oh, motherfucker. Oh, shit. Ah, Seraphim assassination. Ooh, no, shit, what's going on? Not in front of the birds. Damn, RIP. Crazy.
What? No way. The second in command of Tricolor had just killed their own leader. And immediately, all of Island 2 went on lockdown.
What? Wait, what?
What? Everyone was confused about what caused this to happen. They killed Jofiel. Why? After Seraphim fled, Tricolor was in complete disarray.
That's our leader.
Back at Saps' place, Flux told Saps it might be a good idea for him to call an emergency meeting with all the leaders. So,
I don't
for
trust
the sake
that.
of the
Flux is up
island,
to
Saps
something.
agreed to host a meeting tomorrow, but for now, he and many others headed to Tricolor to help them restore.
I don't trust that shit at all. Flux is up to something. Seraphim's going to the underground lair. Damn, Flux is really like pulling together like his own little team of bandits.
Now, Island 2 wasn't the only place that would face tragedy. Oh, what? The leader of the Alcaracina Pirates, Noble Bucket, died very suddenly. Alright, they sent me the footage of what happened. Oh, no. He doesn't know the lava layer's there.
Oh! No, I think I'm dead.
Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Oh, man.
With world leaders dying
Simple
left and
pirates,
right,
yeah.
The media had plenty
R.I.P.
to
to the
report on.
Pirate King.
The most trusted news
Luffy
company
done
was
got
from
himself
Elysium,
killed.
called Daybreak Media.
We're number one because we actually report the truth, unlike that bozo Sidefall.
And later into day 5, the news would get even crazier. For purposes of unity, the Covenant had finally decided to join the Blue Cross Alliance, thus successfully uniting the entirety of Island 1. But right away, the strength of this alliance would be tested. Earlier, a citizen of Infernus had accidentally told someone outside of Infernus that there was netherites in the volcano, and this news spread all across the island. This was a disaster for Infernus and the Lingualini Mafia, who had been trying to keep the existence of netherites to themselves. Immediately after hearing about the netherite, the
Yeah, don't tell
Covenant
people
sent a
shit. That's what I'm
mining
talking about,
expedition
man.
into the volcano without telling Infernus.
Yeah, look at that. Now they're going in there to jack the fucking...
And lo and behold, they confirmed there was netherite.
Boo.
Because the Covenant had a scary reputation and a ruthless
Boo.
army, Queen Seneca of Infernus felt it was in her best interest to allow the Covenant to mine. But when other nations like Westhelm started asking if they too could mine in the volcano, Seneca said no.
You've already opened the
People are
floodgates,
saying
so...
we're being selfish. They're the ones being selfish, trying to take our resources.
Listen, Island 2 is rich. We are not. Now, with netherite, we actually have a chance of evening the playing field. But the volcano people are hogging
No, this is more natural
Before
conflict,
any
yeah.
fighting could break out, the Blue Cross quickly reached out to all the leaders and told them to put this issue on hold.
We're inviting everyone here tomorrow, so we can all talk this through peacefully. We're Island 1. We cannot afford to have a war over some mineral.
Meanwhile, Island 2 was still processing the death of Jophiel.
Even though I was just a farmer, you still made me feel important.
Saps would invite all the leaders for a meeting later so they could coordinate a hunt for Seraphim and discuss their plans for when the border inevitably drops.
Mafia should have the call over
Now,
it.
after
I agree.
Jophiel's death,
I agree.
Tricolor
I agree.
had
It's up
lost
to him.
a lot of its power.
That's his shit, man. That's his land.
Left
Like,
the
he,
island
yeah,
with
he gets final
really
say.
one dominant
Free
nation,
sheep,
the
please take
Commonwealth.
him.
But remember from day 3 how the 5 Commonwealth leaders were in constant fights with each other?
It is ridiculous that Alvin's vote is worth the same as mine.
Well, this all came to a head on day 5 when one of the leaders was caught plotting to take control of the entire Commonwealth.
Or just conquer it. Yeah,
So
exactly.
another Commonwealth leader then paid an assassin to, well... Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Wolfram's dead.
What? We just witnessed murder!
Rest
After
in peace,
this,
brother.
People from the Commonwealth lost even more faith in their governments. This Commonwealth citizen went to the Cass Coalition to complain to Cass directly.
I got information that there might be netherite on the other island. My leadership said, quote, netherite is useless.
Netherite is, of course, not useless.
You fucking idiot is saying
As
that.
the Commonwealth erupted, the
What kind
Cass
of fucking idiot is saying
thrived.
you're dumb?
But they did have their own problems. Is this your employee?
Yes, he is.
That implies I get paid.
Is he not getting paid?
Skip out on work.
You hear this woman?
Probably
Earlier, What Daddy had ditched work to attend a party in Barbieland. So as punishment, his employers forced him to risk his life and chop down one of the tallest trees in the Cass Coalition. He's asking for help.
You have to yell louder. I can't hear you. You're so far up. You have to get closer to the ground.
Oh! What the?
Oh, well, yeah.
Now, because of this recent
Yeah, all right,
tragedy,
well, what
Cass
are you gonna
decided
do?
to stay home from Saps' meeting. That said, every other major
What are you
leader
gonna do?
was now on their way.
Oh, to Flux's meeting? Here we go, some sus shit.
As the leaders and representatives arrived, there was one person who would be notably absent, banned from attending the meeting. Before the meeting started, Flux called me to his underground bunker because he had something, quote, important to tell me. Flux, what are you gonna do?
Well, first, let me just explain. I'm not allowed to attend this meeting because the leaders of this island are utterly incompetent. They can see that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us. And their response is, let's give Island 1 more gear. It's completely brainless, and it's going to result in all of our people dying.
Yeah, Draco Malfoy ass, yeah.
So, you got a
He's
plan?
just mad they didn't
I
pick him
had
to
a
be
plan,
to
but
lead,
nobody
like.
listened. They all voted
So now
against
he's
it.
trying to, like, act out,
We can
like,
still save this island, but the
prove
current
an
leadership
ideal
has
that's
to
clearly
go.
not working out. Like, he's trying to ore farm, but he
has
just
to
looks
go.
like dumb.
Has to go. Removed. And I'm done waiting. It's It's gonna happen today.
Alright, leaders, welcome.
Thank you all for coming. We have a lot of very important stuff to talk about.
You know, during the first meeting, there was one person there who actually understood what I was saying.
I wouldn't tell owner the plan.
Seraphim
Yeah,
reached out to
right.
me, asked me if they could help in any way. I told Seraphim to kill Jofield.
What? Yeah, just do it.
We will finish the
It would
job.
make it so much cooler.
Wait, so Seraphim gets there. What actually happens next?
Something I didn't want to do, but something that needs to be done. I'm going to save this island by any means necessary.
I would like to bring you to the table. If you agree with full chaos on Seraphim, please say aye.
Aye. Are you sure this is gonna work?
I don't know, but we have no other choice.
Alright, so I have...
Holy Virgin.
Is there a possibility, any possibility, that the assassination of Wolfram and the assassination of Jofield by Seraphim is any way connected? Is there a conspiracy?
My alarm is going off. Sorry, I don't remember setting my alarm. I don't know why it went off.
Conspiracy going on right now. Do we think that's a thing? Are leaders safe?
I have reason to believe that leaders are not safe.
Flux, do you feel any guilt doing all this?
Well, part of me feels bad for Saps.
I also don't think the leaders are safe.
What do you mean you feel bad for Saps?
He has no idea what's about to happen to him.
Oh, Flux, what are you doing?
If you had to betray one person to save 1,000, would you?
But that's the thing, you don't even know. You don't even know if you're saving or not saving 1,000. Like, nobody... what? Plus, you're not saving 1,000. You're saving your 500 because you're 100% you want to be a warring state against Island 1. Like, it's like Ish paid Flux start drama. Yeah. Oh shit! Yo! God damn, he got a few of them. Oh fuck! Holy shit!
Why is there a trap? Is this all set up? Saps, look, where's Saps? Where did he go? Did Saps do this? Wait, Saps? You have to find him. Hunt him down! Kill him!
Nah, no shot Sap had anything to do with that. That was fucking absurd. Holy shit. Oh, man. Flux so far, 100% least favorite character? Yeah. Which may be the point. You know, maybe the point, but... Damn, dude. Can't believe that shit. He took out like half the fucking leadership in one fell swoop, though. That's kind of tight. I'll give him that.
It was a new day.
I thought he was just going to try and kill 3 below 0 or something like that, but... Pretty solid assassination.
On day 4, when Saps was in Tricolor, helping the people after the death of Jofield, Flux and his crew had built a trap in his roof. And Saps did not know they had done this.
I figured.
He had been framed by his friend Flux, used as a scapegoat for
Hate
Flux's
to see it.
plan.
Hate to see it.
But because they had to rush to build the trap, it actually wasn't fully successful. Some of the dripstone, including the one meant for 3 below 0, had failed. But overall, the trap still killed the leader of Aperion, Alkaline Alk, a leader of the Commonwealth, Coraline, and 4 other very high
Oh shit, it got Coraline? Damn.
The island. The people of Island 2 were devastated, confused, and angry.
Our leader's dead.
What just happened? After the trap went off, Seraphim was immediately caught and killed.
Pussy. Get fucking blasted.
People found out about how exactly their leaders died. Their anger wasn't really towards Seraphim, but toward the person they believed was behind it all, Saps. And it made sense. Saps knew he'd be hosting leaders at his home. It was his roof that had a secret trap. A trap that happened to fit perfectly into the design of the roof. Saps was about as guilty as it was possible to be.
Shit, Saps is gonna have to go into fucking hiding. Oh my god.
Nations, from the Commonwealth to the Caste Coalition to Tricolor to Luminara, declared Saps to be hunted down and killed, while Flux got away with it all.
Crazy.
If you had to betray one person to save thousands, would you?
And on top of all of this, at the beginning of day 6, it was announced that tomorrow, on day 7, the border between the 2 islands will finally
Oh, here we go. We'll finally see if Flux was onto something or if he was just an idiot.
Both islands now have 1 day to prepare. Now, when the people of Island 1 saw the chaos happening on the other island, most just didn't really care about it. A lot of the hatred against Island 2 that was popular in the early days had faded away.
Yeah, that makes sense,
Except
of course.
for this player named Oppenheimer, who was determined to take out Barbie Land because in 2023, the Barbie movie had outsold the Oppenheimer movie.
Oh, that's right, that's
building
right.
a nuclear rocket that will make yesterday's chaos look like child's play.
But when Oppenheimer tried testing his nuke, it went up, and up, and up, and was never seen again. Now, day 6 did present some new challenges for some of the
That's kind of funny. I like that one.
For example, at Nevermore, what is this? What are you doing up here?
I got voted out because they hate me.
No! Come on! Don't jump! What about me?
Water bucket, water bucket. Oh, rest in peace.
What? I didn't do anything. I blame Ish. Meanwhile, at Elysium,
I hate being a leader. Everyone here is so stubborn.
Benji was having trouble getting laws passed because his people kept opposing any changes that threatened their
God, man, I'd be
lifestyle.
such a good
The people of
assassin,
Elysium
probably.
were generally skeptical of government officials.
Wouldn't the
Sometimes
experiment
even
be better if
holding
the
trials
borders
against
were down
them.
from the start,
Although
just
this
really far
particular
away, would
trial
make
did not
politics
go to
more
plan.
important? Yeah,
Guys, somebody
100%.
stole
Absolutely. But again, I think he was banking on the fact that the islands would almost corrupt themselves, that they would discuss amongst themselves what they would do towards the next island, and that he probably was banking on the fact that they wanted violence, you know?
cow, Gerald, has been stolen.
So that
There they all go.
that Discord would just be.
Meanwhile, at West Helm, there was a bit of a food problem going on.
The border
Not a
goes, it just
shortage
means
of
war.
food.
Yeah.
See, Remy the Rat had opened up a new restaurant right across from the Coliseum.
Maybe,
but
I
the
don't know. I
food
think
was questionable.
diplomacy would be a lot
So his
easier
customers had instead started buying their
because
food
especially
from
with like
another player named
communication and
Dinosaur.
stuff from the
That is
get-go.
until
I doubt it would immediately jump to war. But if they weren't there, it would be interesting, yeah.
Permanently closed. All food is now at. Remy, are you behind the murder of Dinosaur?
I love that.
Anyway, on day 6, the West Helm Coliseum was finally complete. What do you plan on using this arena for?
Do I actually have to say legally?
No?
Maybe a little bit of blood will be shed, and that's all I can say.
While Spood was a popular
Fight
leader
to the
who
death,
got
man.
things
It's a Coliseum.
done, he had also developed a reputation of being a little unstable.
POWs
He said
fight each other,
outlandish
gladiator
things.
style.
He can't stand meetings, and his justice system wasn't by courthouse, but by combat. This is something Spood's first attempted assassin, Ramsayer, tried to prevent. It's why he tried to kill Spood, and he wouldn't be the only one. There has been a small but coordinated secret revolution growing in West Helm, with aims to overthrow and murder Spood. The two leading figures are West Helm citizen Ramsay and West Helm's head builder, Knight Arcturus.
You know, I helped design his Colosseum, not knowing Spood actually wanted to use it for bloodshed. He's insane.
The first part of their plan was to take out Spood's second in command,
What gave you that idea?
Oo.
Yeah.
Ooh-woo?
Yeah, that's right. I guess
Second in command down. But Ramsay was immediately chased down by West Helm's
You
army.
could have made something happen, man.
Oh. Oh. With Ramsay dead, Knight Arcturus became the sole leader of the revolution. But he also knew it was only a matter of time before Spood finds out about his plans.
I want to make one thing clear. Anybody who is caught plotting against me will be executed in the name of West Helm. Glory to West Helm. Glory to West Helm. Glory to West Helm.
Now, before the border drops, the Island 1 leaders all met to discuss what to do about the Netherites in the volcano. Going into the meeting, people were not happy with Infernus and the Linguini Mafia, who were believed to be keeping Netherite to themselves.
Please keep all your weapons holstered at all times unless you absolutely have to take them.
The meeting began with West Helm's representative and Spood's newly appointed second-in-command, Spider.
We asked if you had netherite, and you lied. You said there was no netherite, that you had looked in it, and that you hadn't found any.
Because people were immediately starting to gang up on Infernus, Benji from Elysium tried to keep the peace.
Yeah, let's go watch the video more times. Hell yeah, you okay? Hell yeah. Island 1 better? Yeah, Island 1 better. Absolutely.
And then
Absolutely.
accuse them of doing something wrong.
After some more discussion, Infernus was asked the
I think it's my 15th time to watch this video. Hell yeah, dude.
Underneath the volcano.
Thank you for being here. Nice to see you.
It is still our land. It is still the place where we live. And of course, things like trade are important, but in terms of opening up the volcano, it is an adamant no.
Ooh. I agree. Oh, wow. Now, Lingolini, Seneca's biggest ally, was about to speak, but what he ended up saying was unexpected.
We have to humbly disagree with Infernus of not allowing anyone else to mine in the volcano. This is Island 1. We're all struggling against the nature and everything like that. Shouldn't we all be allowed to mine wherever we please?
No way.
What, is he just doing that in spite of her?
Soon, people started offering deals to Infernus.
I believe we'd be open to give you resources since it is your land.
But Seneca still said no.
Yeah,
The volcano is still our sacred land. We don't want hundreds of people there mining and ravaging it.
So he's trying to get Seneca pushed out.
Went even further.
On the day 1, Mario was here first on the volcano, and we're able to mine there, but it's not fair that no one else can mine. While your queen is over there with the diamond boots, some people don't even have any armor.
Oh.
Eventually, people started using scare
Damn.
tactics.
That volcano is insanely active right now. It will most likely erupt within the next 2-3 days.
I doubt it.
No, that's sci-fi propaganda.
That's propaganda.
And so, after even more discussion, Westhelm made a final plea.
We have a representative from every single nation on this
Better
island.
than letting
You have
one
an
group mine. It's
opportunity
either
here
all or zero.
to unite
Exactly.
us all, or you have an opportunity
Exactly.
to totally destroy that unitedness.
But Seneca still wouldn't budge.
For now, it's a no.
So, Linguini made a big announcement.
Mario has a large chunk of territory in the volcano. The Linguini family declares independence from Infernus, and we will open mining to anybody who wants to mine.
Yeah, there you go, Linguini. There you go. There you go. America cutting ties with the UK right there.
Left the meeting, furious at Linguini's
Back her up. Yep,
betrayal.
get her out. See ya. See ya. You had a good run.
I wish we had a better outcome, but this meeting's adjourned.
Saps, what just happened?
Dude, what just happened? Every leader in front of me just died.
And you had nothing to do with it.
It wasn't me. Someone was in the roof. I'm getting framed-ish.
Linguini go? Yeah.
Trap, Saps was
Me and
on
my
the
homies
run,
love
as he was
Linguini.
now the most
And
wanted
Sap.
and notorious criminal on Island 2.
I'm screwed. What am I supposed to do?
He had no choice but to hide amongst the dense jungles and swamps of the southern island. But he also knew that the longer he hid, the more guilty he looked. So earlier, he had decided that he
Sure.
would turn himself in under the condition that he is given a fair trial. Flux, meanwhile, was satisfied with the success of his plan, but it wasn't over quite yet.
Yeah, he's greedy. He's greedy. If some stuff you're annoyed about or some stupid move they make, the interview that Ish made explain some stuff. Okay, interesting. Oh, thank you for the follow. You okay?
The job.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you so much.
Oh, no. There we go. To the world, this looked like yet another senseless assassination. But to Flux, it was the strategic progression toward making the people of Island 2 paranoid. So paranoid
Right.
that they wouldn't trust anybody, and especially not Island 1. In fact, the new leadership of Tricolor was already preparing for Island 1 to invade.
I think we should secure our nation, make sure we have plans when inevitable war and fighting starts.
Sending aid to Island 1 was officially off the table, and the construction of the Luminara Bridge had come to a stop. After all these days, Flux's plan was finally working. Now, the Cass Coalition, meanwhile, hosted a diplomatic meeting on Day 6 to try and increase the morale of Island 2 before the border drops, although Cass herself was too scared to attend the meeting.
And I want to enter, but my members are telling me not to because there was an attempt on my life yesterday.
Right. Because Cass was one of the last remaining major leaders on Island 2, she now had guards with her at all times.
Here, I'll trade you armor.
Why?
Just want to make sure you guys do not die. Please don't die.
That said, everyone would soon be tuning into the trial of Saporada to find out whether Saps will be freed or executed. Several nations argued over who would get to host the trial, but the Commonwealth ended up winning.
We've made this beautiful venue to show the world that the Commonwealth is still the strongest.
But first...
Yeah, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Why is it up here? They're moving the warden up. No. No, they're not.
Wait, can you come
They're bringing it to the surface.
Oh my God.
But I can't see.
They made it rising lava? So remember that discovery that Sidefall made? Well, it was a warden, also known as the most dangerous creature in all of Minecraft. Sidefall had then renamed the
Dude, some of the music they put out. Yeah, Arctic Monkeys, yeah, some of the music they put out is kind of tough. Gotta take a shower, BRB. Alright, Sukunda.
The lava is not rising, but this is just
In the Ish other channel, you can find the songs officially there. Sick, sick, sick. I love that he named it Rising Lava. That's so funny. That is so funny.
The Warden had been unleashed onto Island 1, going from place to place, terrorizing civilizations. Oh my god. How is anyone gonna stop this? Until eventually it got to West Helm.
Damn, it made it all the way to West Helm? Holy shit.
Ready? Aim! Fire!
Come on! Oh my gosh!
Dude, this ward's not going down without a fight. Holy shit. Way to go, Cadastro. Way to go, Cadastro.
The defendant Saporata is accused of 7 counts of murder, including the murder of Joe Field, the murder of Alkaline Alk, and the murder of our very own Coraline. I will hear the prosecution's argument, followed by the defense, and then I shall make my ruling.
Okay, guys, I feel really unsafe now.
Prosecution, go ahead.
Your Honor, Saps constructed a meeting hall which contained the deadly trap, pointed at everybody but himself. As a prelude for the meeting, he had his accomplice, Seraphim, assassinate his leader before running to the trigger, ready to pull the trap. He then fled the scene after the trap went off, just long enough after faking his surprise. He is not only a cold-blooded murderer, but a terrorist.
The prosecution then called a survivor of the trap, Zekor, to the stand.
We know after investigating that only one seat had no trap. Can you identify who was sitting in that seat?
It was Saporata.
And who built the meeting
Damn,
hall
this
with
is
that
so
seat?
serious. I love this.
It was Saps. You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island. May your death today satisfy us all.
Then it was time for the defense. For Saps to give the most important speech of his life.
All I ever wanted for this island was peace and cooperation between the nations. The loss at the meeting yesterday was extremely devastating and came out of nowhere. But I can tell you right now, I'm innocent. It wasn't me. The leadership in Luminara helped me build the meeting area.
He's gonna expose them.
And we're the only people who knew about the area.
Oh,
before the
dude, tell him.
leadership
Talk your
meeting.
shit.
That includes
Talk
the
your shit.
prosecution himself.
They have to
Thomas
stick to their own
52.
RP. It's part of the rules. They have to follow an application. Got you.
Snowbird 334 and their ringleader Fluxion.
Oh, he's the fucking whistleblower.
When I left to gather the leaders for the meeting, they must have snuck into the roof of the meeting to make the trap. The people who I thought I can trust the most used me for their malicious intent and killed the leaders and blamed it on me.
Saps had figured out he was betrayed and framed by his friend Flux, but he would end up making a critical mistake.
I find it rather interesting that Three Below, the leader of Luminara, is one of the only people who survived the trap. I find that rather interesting.
What about it?
Yeah.
Well,
Saps falsely assumed that 3 Below Zero, the beloved leader of Luminara, was also behind the murders. And with that mistake, Saps turned everyone against him.
Saps, is that all you have to say?
I guess.
All right, I'm ready to make my decision. Judge Timebomb, find Saparata. Guilty on all counts.
I was gonna say, yeah, he's gonna say guilty. Like,
Saps is to be taken to the top.
all
of the
Saps can do is just run away. Like he's got to run away again. Asian has seen very rarely interact with the event as long as they follow the rules. Hell yeah. I mean, that's how it should be for this kind of stuff.
Wait, is he running?
Run, Sap! Run, Sap! Run!
No way.
I've got some nutty codmouth right now. Oof. Get yourself a tall glass of water.
Fall damage.
That's it. He's gone. He's gone.
Bodyguards.
He escaped, man.
Did he actually get away?
You gotta be kidding me. No!
Once again, he's escaped justice. Oh, he meant something different. I read it very sus. Oh, I got you.
You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island.
Murderer.
Guilty on all counts.
Disgrace to all of the island.
Saps, why did you do this?
Poor Saps. He didn't deserve all that. He really didn't. He's a good guy. Hate to see a brother get framed. Damn, day one's really taking a hit on the population. I got some nut mouth right now. That's crazy.
Drop him soon?
Yeah, I think so.
It was day 7, which means the border had officially dropped. At first, people were kind of in awe.
Whoa, this is beautiful.
Going from one island to another after all this time was a major culture shock.
Is this Island 1? Whoa!
And as expected, Island 1 people immediately started taking resources from Island 2. They're taking the sheep. But the flow of resources wasn't all in one direction.
We're probably gonna take some gravel back to Island 2. We don't have a lot of it.
Still, as people from the two islands started meeting for the first time, they were surprisingly friendly to each other. Like these two who made a tunnel connecting the islands from underground.
This is amazing! We've linked Island 1 and Island 2.
What, through a tunnel? Oh, that's so
Island 2
cute.
feared an invasion by Island 1. But on day 7, that fear completely disappeared. It became very clear that Island 1 had no interest in war. Instead, they were just happy that they could finally enjoy Island 2 for themselves.
The water isn't boiling.
That said, at the beginning of day
The
7,
water isn't boiling.
Linguini made a big decision. He had decided to move out of the volcano and relocate his entire mafia to Island 2.
See, this is much
Oh,
better
shit.
than Island 1.
Okay, that's pretty. That's probably the smartest thing Linguini can do.
Linguini had legitimate fears that Infernus might seek revenge against him. So, hoping to live a more peaceful life, Linguini went far away and settled in the Caste Coalition.
So you're the leader of a mafia, I've heard?
Yes, we are, but we might do some rebranding over here.
Are you guys like violent?
We weren't violent much, but we have done some political talk that has not been taken well, which is the reason why we're here.
Sensing potential danger, Cass decided it was best for Linguini to set up his home outside the Cass Coalition. That said, the Cass Coalition was now bigger than ever before. On day 7, Cass hosted a funeral for the deceased Wood Daddy, and over 100 people across both
R.I.P. Wood
islands
Daddy.
showed up.
We are gathered here today in the cherished memory of Wood Daddy, a beacon of kindness in our community.
While Cass's influence
If you
grew,
watch the interview,
Commonwealth
his plan was
in
way better
shambles.
originally. Really?
Saps' trial
Like what? Like
yesterday
what?
was a disaster for the Commonwealth. Island 2 had entrusted the Commonwealth to run the trial of Saps. So when Saps escaped his execution, people lost all faith in the Commonwealth, which at one point was the most powerful civilization in the world. On day 7, most of the Commonwealth leaders resigned, leaving just one player, Sitzkrieg, as the sole ruler of the Commonwealth.
We're actively
It's spoilers, I can't say? Okay,
right
got
now.
you.
We will restore honor
Okay.
to the Commonwealth.
One of Sitzkrieg's biggest goals was to find and kill Saps, but his other big goal was to regrow the Commonwealth's population, which by this point had shrunk by a lot. So he sent out a lot of public invites, especially to the people of Island 1, and it actually did work, until one of the people who moved in was Night Arcturus, the lead builder of Westhelm, who had to flee from Westhelm because Spood had found out about his secret plans for revolution.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
shit,
Commonwealth is letting
okay.
us hide out here. As long as Spoo doesn't find us, we should be okay.
Speaking of fugitives, the world's biggest fugitive, Saps, was back to hiding in the jungle after miraculously escaping from his trial, although his spirits were quickly fading.
Everyone thinks I'm a murderer. I just don't know what to do anymore.
Saps knew that Sitzkrieg and the Commonwealth soon planned to scout the entire southern islands to hunt him down. So on day 7, Saps decided that his best bet was to leave his home island and flee to Island 1. But
Some
it
people I
wouldn't
watched
be
when they
so
heard the
easy.
word they have to increase their population, they laugh so hard.
Because the border
However,
had
will
just
we do
dropped,
that?
people were constantly going back and forth between the two islands, which means traveling by sea could be dangerous. So Saps decided on another method of travel. He went to the place where he was least expected.
Not the bridge. Brother, you can't cross this.
No way. No way.
What the heck? What are you doing, bro?
Island 1.
Now, instead of chasing Saps, the Luminara builders instead retreated to inform everyone else that Saps was on his way to Island 1. Saps, meanwhile, quickly
I would have
sailed the
taken
rest
the
of the way to
long
the
route
island,
around in my
although
boat.
What happened next was unexpected.
Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy.
You don't want people to know that you're hiding out on the other island.
Am I allowed to touch this water? Yeah, right.
Yeah, you know, it's good here. On the south side of the island, it's safe.
It turns out earlier, Saps had reached out to a bunch of people on Island 1, offering them 2 stacks of diamonds if they give him a safe place to hide. And out of all people to accept his offer, it was Turntap, the leader
Yeah,
of
but
the
can he
Covenant,
trust?
the most
I was gonna,
feared and
yeah, exactly.
militaristic civilization on
Can
Island 1.
he trust Turntap?
I ran across the giant bridge that Luminara is building, and like all of Luminara was there.
When Saps and Turntap finally arrived at the Covenant, Turntap immediately distributed Saps' diamonds to the Covenant army. But then, in a surprising move, he sent them out on a secret mission. Turntap had sent the Covenant hit squad to Island 2, but not to accomplish a goal for the Covenant per se, but actually upon the request of Infernus.
Linguini betrayed us, humiliated us. He ruined our sacred land.
Yesterday, Lingolini had opened up the volcano for netherite mining, and as such, people from all across Island 1 had started mining in the volcano. And even though Lingolini had now moved out of the volcano, Sinica felt that since people were already mining, she had no choice but to let them stay. She was not happy about what Lingolini had done, and Sinica wanted revenge. Oh! They're killing the entire mafia.
Another one down, baby!
Oh my god. Now, the reason the Covenant was willing to do Sinica's bidding wasn't just because she'd let them mine for netherite before anyone else. But because as a civilization that values honor and loyalty, the Covenant didn't appreciate how Lingolini so publicly betrayed Infernus. They found him.
It's fair. It's a fair point.
Hey, you don't ever thought about diplomacy?
We could have had Island 1 at peace and world peace, and we still can, really.
Oh, here they go.
But over my grave, he will not be a part of it.
Oh, they've got him. They've got him.
Mamma mia!
Oh shit, they fucking burned Lingolini? Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck.
The Covenant had massacred
I've seen
the
chat for
Lingolini
Lingolini.
Mafia.
Oh my god. Rest in peace, brother.
Before anyone
One of the
could
OG,
retaliate, the
one of the
Blue
best.
Cross announced they would schedule a hearing, calling on the Covenant to explain what they had done.
Oh man. Crazy. Okay, let me pee. Let me pee. I'll return so much stuff to pack, some of the tax right now.
Yeah, I kind of assumed as much. I mean, those are like there. Yeah, that's rough. Yeah. Somebody will get a nice new pair of clothes.
Save 2, free 1 stove for the left side. Yeah. Oh, wait, you have 6.
Yeah, I'll leave the 2 over there empty for sure for now.
move that thing out here. You let me know when you have free time.
Set up that bed for you to know there so you're still on camera.
Yeah, I was gonna do it.
We can stop and do that now. If you want to keep the chat active for a couple minutes, we'll get that set up and then I'll take over for you.
Okay. All right, guys. Here pretty soon, I am going to take my my little hour, maybe a little. I'll try not to do more than an hour, but my little hour nap. I have made it successfully 16 hours and 50 minutes. So I'm gonna do a little hour nap, which we will move on to Mrs. Bleach's segment there for an hour or so, and then I'll be back. And we'll probably end up finishing this after that. After that segment.
Howdy, Flux. Oh, you got some fancy armor now.
Yeah, got it from Island 1.
Wait, really? Earlier today, Flux and his crew had gotten their hands on a super rare armor trim by trading with the Covenant.
Yeah, Peak was a blast. Shifty Peak was a blast. Let's see. Originally, Mario moved in secret to the other island, but one of his team was stupid enough to fall for a trick from someone from Covenant,
with and harboring his
or whatever their name is.
Saps.
So one guy in Mario team revealed the location in the most stupid way possible. He moved around like a zombie.
Flux was now determined to have Saps killed because Saps was the only other person in the world who knew that Flux was behind the murders of all the Island 2 leaders.
Yeah, Peak was a blast.
If Saps dies, Flux gets away.
We'll all definitely have to get on and play some more games together.
Better because of incidents like yesterday.
That includes the prosecution himself and their ringleader, Fluxion.
Fortunately for Flux, it didn't seem like anyone at the trial believed Saps. If anything, Saps' accusation only made people hate him more, especially the people of Luminara, who weren't happy that Saps accused some of their fellow citizens. What do you want to do to Saps?
Kill on site. We hunted him down the other day. We couldn't find him, but we have speculation of where he is.
After the murder of their beloved leader 3 Below Zero, Luminara soon planned to host an election, and the current frontrunner was a player named Legacy.
Me and my parrot, we've just been going around to different houses, knocking on doors. I think we're gonna win this thing.
For a moment, Flux also considered a run for leader, although he had
no shot Flux
already accomplished everything he wanted to do.
No shot Flux is making that. No way.
No matter what people say, Island 1 was planning to invade us. They would have just walked right ahead. But now that we have stronger leaders, more cautious leaders, they're not gonna do that. We have world peace. And not because of a bridge, but because of me.
That's just not true. That's just not true at all. Flux, that's not how that works.
Since the beginning, Flux's philosophy was simple. You can never show kindness to your enemy if your enemy wishes to destroy you. If you build a bridge,
but your enemy doesn't wish to destroy you. That's like the whole thing.
If you offer them aid, they'll use it to kill you. This is why Flux believed it was necessary to eliminate the Island 2 leaders who wished to be kind.
Yeah, he's so stupid. It's ridiculous.
It was devastating. The people of Tricolor still mourned Jofiel, building a massive statue to honor their deceased leader.
We've just been trying to focus on restabilizing our nation. Obviously, the passing of Jofiel hit us pretty hard.
Yeah,
meanwhile, the people of Aperion had elected a new leader, but Aperion was never quite the same after the death of Alkaline Elk. The people of the Commonwealth were also in shambles, having a much smaller civilization than they started with.
Damn, so the coalition's kind of falling apart.
Peace on Island 2. People didn't feel a sense of calm.
Yeah, I mean, if all you did was wrong, you
that's
a good point. That's a good point. You okay?
They needed closure, and they were determined to kill the person who they believed murdered the leaders they loved. Saps knew that it was only a matter of time before someone hunts him down, or someone in the Covenant betrays him to collect the massive bounty on his head. So Saps made a last-ditch effort to try and get a strong ally for his cause. He asked Turntap to take him to the largest nation on Island 1.
Well, I started the demolition.
But on their way to the West Helm Capitol building, they ran into a citizen of Aperion from Island 2 who recognized Saps.
Oh, hey.
Is there a problem here?
Oh shit, Sap's walking through a fucking minefield.
Okay. We will walk by in peace.
Good call.
Saps and his crew then entered the capital.
Can I speak to the glorious leader of West Helm, please?
Yeah, I'll go grab him.
Yeah, I'll go grab him. Just like an assistant. Yeah, I'll go grab him.
I'm not gonna lie, Saps. You coming to me asking for a meeting after what happened last time, even if it wasn't to do with you.
Listen, I just want to talk.
Understandable.
What about what?
At least explain, because I'm innocent.
Saps, I'm sorry. No.
I mean, it's a fair
Ultimately,
point. It's a
Spoon
fair
rejected
point.
Saps' request for a meeting because
I can understand
Spoon
both
didn't
sides
exactly
here.
trust him and had no real reason to help him. So instead, Saps tried another civilization, the Alcaracina Pirates. Although when he arrived, things felt a little off.
Now, since you're here, you have to drop all your gear. I'm just kidding.
Well, about that.
We are only human after all. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Oh shit. Did you guys like my thumbnail face?
Being framed for, you know.
But then, suddenly...
Need to leave?
What? Yeah.
Sorry, what?
Where's he going? Turntap had realized that the pirates were planning to kill Saps to collect the massive bounty on his head. So he told Saps to run.
What's going on?
Oh shit. Okay. All right.
You gotta go back to Covenant like immediately. We probably shouldn't have come out here.
Now, on their way back to the Covenants, Turntap suddenly started acting suspicious himself.
Are we safe? Is everything fine? What's going on?
We need to go back to Covenant right now.
You need to tell me what's going on or I'm not coming with you.
Dude, either like you can handle this on your own or like just... Here, I'll explain to you on a sec. Just come on.
Listen, it's hard to trust people right now.
I understand he's from like a militaristic like nation or whatever that they've like accumulated, and it's like a dictatorship kind of thing, whatever. But like he's still just kind of like, wow. Like he just kind of sounds like one of those guys. Like if you don't listen to me, then like that's like a you problem. And it's like, okay, dude.
So I'm putting a lot of faith into you.
Like I know he's probably hiding something, but still.
As Saps ran, he pondered his choices. Either he puts his life in the hands of Turntap, who may be wanting to kill him and collect the bounty for himself, or he runs away. Now.
Hey, get out of here, Sap. Get out of here. Go, man, go. Go, man, go. Proud of you. Proud of Sap. He's finally starting to learn his lesson in all of this.
Saps then climbed the mountains of Island 1, escaping from the last remaining person he thought he could trust. He was now all alone in a world of people who hated him and wanted him dead. And so he ventured into the snow.
Are we allowed to say go, white boy, go? Absolutely.
Saps, what are you doing?
I can't trust anybody. Flux won. He completely won.
No, he didn't, man.
No point anymore.
He only wins if you give up.
On day 7, Saps built a
He only wins if you give up, Sap. No, don't do it.
People to remember him
Don't do it. He only wins if you let him win.
Planned to jump off. But he didn't.
Good. Good.
If I have to die, I'm gonna make sure he does too.
Okay, so it was so clearly like spliced conversations together for one take, but that's fine. Damn, dude, we're getting low. 80-person difference could turn the it could turn the war.
Today, we have 2 new prisoners who will fight to the death. Linnet, you are charged with the attempted murder of several innocent West Helm farmers. Remy, you are charged with conspiracy to murder West Ham food supplier Dinosaur. Ready, set, fight!
Get him, Remy. Kick his ass, Remy.
What's that swing? Wait, some guy jumped in. The heck?
Love to see it, Remy. Love to see it, Remy. Hell yeah.
Remy the Rat had
Get back to the local business. Get back to the shop, Remy.
Including the murder of dinosaurs, were expunged from his record by Emperor Spood himself.
Love it.
He was
Love
now
it.
a legend, and his restaurant became more popular than ever before.
He put his head on the floor.
Now, it's been a busy few days for Emperor Spood. He was always working on different things. Have you seen our aqueducts? Show me your aqueducts, Spood.
Look at it behind you!
Rap power to the win. Amen, brother. Amen.
I don't really know. What is the point of anything? We just build. We have too many builders, not enough ideas.
Now, while Spood was an effective leader, he did have to
What is the point of
watch his back
anything?
for assassins.
You know, I've thwarted like 5 assassination attempts, and guess what? I've just found out about another.
No way. Spood's entire reign began with him almost being killed, so he was always extra careful and sensitive about where he went and who he associated with. It's also why Spood was particularly angry when he found out that one of the people who planned to kill him was his own lead builder, Knight Arcturus.
According to some of my sources, Knight Arcturus was seen in the Commonwealth earlier today.
Really? Spood had sent spies across the world to find Knight Arcturus, and when they discovered he was staying at the Commonwealth, Spood immediately reached out to Sitzkrieg to request he be handed back to Westhelm. However, given that the Commonwealth was low on citizens and needed good builders, Sitzkrieg decided to reject Spood's request.
Oh shit.
I'm not just going to give up one of my builders. The Commonwealth does not give in to tyrants.
Love it,
This made
Sitzkrieg.
Spood erupt with
Love it,
fury.
Sitzkrieg.
Oh, I'm gonna
Down
make
with the
sure
man.
that everybody knows the Commonwealth is corrupt. They stick their chocolate.
So
See, we're getting good now. Here we go. Here we go.
How much he hates the Commonwealth. This whole situation became a massive drama, and it actually got to the point where the rest of Island 2 was getting annoyed with the Commonwealth.
I don't get why the Commonwealth doesn't just hand him over. We don't need a war with West Helm.
Unlike the Commonwealth,
That's true.
Cass had a big population, and she didn't care about losing citizens who were troublemakers. For example, earlier, one of her citizens, Addison27, had gone to Tricolor, dug into Jophiel's grave, and had stolen Jophiel's head.
Can I wear this? Hey, Cass, I brought you a trophy.
But instead of protecting him, Cass immediately banished Addison from the Cass Coalition and alerted Tricolor of his location, causing Addison to flee Island 2. It was this kind of no-nonsense leadership that earned Cass a lot of respect from not only her citizens, but other Island 2 nations who were now much more willing to ally with Cass than with the Commonwealth. The very existence of the Cass Coalition also provided a sense of security to smaller groups, like this new nation who were mostly cheese merchants and called themselves the Conquistadors.
This is the way of cheese, butter and queso!
This is the way of
Since
cheese.
the border dropped yesterday, the economies of most Island 2 nations were prospering, with heavy amounts of trade and tourism between islands. Meanwhile, in Barbie Land...
Ish. I have news.
What?
I'm marrying Oppenheimer.
What?
On day 8, the player Oppenheimer
The
had
Barbie
marched
girl?
into Barbie Land, but
The
instead of
Barbie Land
destroying it
girl
with
is
a nuke,
fucking
he
marrying Oppenheimer?
apparently liked it so much that he proposed
America.
to their leader.
Ish, consider this your invitation to the Barbenheimer wedding.
Thank you. In Luminara, meanwhile, the citizens
Beautiful.
were inventing new technologies.
This is the power switch. It's 16 furnaces working together simultaneously, and it has a bunch of hopper minecarts on the inside distributing everything.
As much as Luminara was finally starting
People
to
are
live up
so
to its
fucking
name as the
talented.
light of Island 2, little did its citizens know among them was quietly living the world's most deadly group of terrorists.
I'm thinking of running in the election tomorrow.
Oh yeah?
Legacy's pretty popular, but I'm not worried.
While it seemed like each of the Island 2 nations had their own separate goals, they were all still united under one mission: to find and kill Saps. In fact, by day 8, Luminara had told all of the other nations that Saps had fled to Island 1, and some nations were already preparing to send out hit squads later today. But Island 1, meanwhile, was currently dealing with a whole other political drama, the murder of Lingolini.
I cannot conceive how we are being this civil about this. They came in, they found him in the hole, they drowned him in lava.
This player, Vietnam, was one of the few remaining survivors in the Lingolini Mafia. Vietnam had escaped the Covenant's attack and wanted to get revenge against the Covenant, but was finding it surprisingly difficult to gather support. See, while the Blue Cross condemned the Covenant, nobody was brave enough to declare war on them. People feared the Covenant and its army, which is why Seneca secretly asked them to do the deed instead of doing it herself. If people knew that she was behind the attack, she would be in big trouble. But for now, nobody would face any consequences.
We watched the interview. It's an hour, by the way. Probably not. We already have a pretty tight schedule here. I'm supposed to take a nap after this.
Going back to West,
and we're gonna do a Mrs. Bleach segment where she just kind of shoots the shit with you guys, shows off her plants, does all that kind of stuff.
After the
and then when we come back, I think we'll be doing.
Reaction was to begin preparing for war.
I think we have Undertale, Ado feature, Modern Baseball, and then we'll close up.
Nation with probably a big army.
But I will say, if you put it in the just chatting section of the Discord, we can definitely look at doing it at some point this week.
So, Shmood decided to change strategy. He instead decided to try and bait the Commonwealth. See if he can make them angry enough to do something rash. Something bad enough that would allow Shmood to then declare war and have everyone's support. And Shmood knew exactly how to make the Commonwealth angry. He invited back to the West Helm capital the one person he knew the Commonwealth hated the most.
Sap!
Can we make a deal? We're running out of time.
Oh, this is so gangster. This is so gangster.
And Turntap's here too, for some reason. This is interesting. Because the Covenant had brought Saps to Westhelm yesterday, Shmood had specifically asked Turntap to protect Saps and escort him to Westhelm once again. While Saps didn't fully trust Turntap, or Shmood for that matter, he knew that a meeting with Shmood was a massive opportunity, and it was worth the risk.
Hey, you can turn the sun away, paint the moon in blood. If we can do what we do best, we're nocturnal life.
Saps, you are the person that, to my knowledge, murdered all those people on Island 1. Island 2, sorry.
It was not me. There is a person on Island 2 that is behind all of the assassinations and the corruption. His name is Fluxion.
Emperor Shmood was having trouble believing Saps, but he went along with it for now.
Well, it seems like we both have gripes with Island 2.
Shmood then proceeded to tell Saps and the Covenant about his feud with the Commonwealth, and how he needed Island 1's support in case a war breaks out. There was just one problem. The Blue Cross Alliance was as good as dead. Infernus had basically left the Alliance after the last meeting, and the Covenant had stopped responding to the Blue Cross because of the Lingolini situation. So Shmood decided to take things into his own hands and individually call the big four nations of Island 1 for a meeting. And he wanted Saps to be there so he could tell the leaders about corruption on Island 2. Now, because of Saps' reputation, Seneca and Benji were hesitant. But as long as the meeting was in a wide open area without a roof, they decided they would go.
Oh, so you turned the sun away. How could you be so cruel?
Dude, this is peak. I take it all back. Everything I said. I love this. I'm invested. I love each and every character. This is fucking fire.
In the meeting, Shmood first had Saps tell his story.
I've been put on trial and sentenced to death for a crime I did not commit.
Shmood's goal with this meeting was to convince all the leaders that Island 2 was a threat to Island 1.
One of my right-hand men was murdered in cold blood by someone in association with the Commonwealth. It's one of the many injustices I've heard about on Island 2, and I want justice.
Then, Turntap of the Covenant made his own statement.
A few days ago, Covenant was approached by Luminara to speak of a potential trade agreement. Legacy AN approached me in regards to Fluxion, the guy who Saps is claiming killed everyone, which I do believe.
Whoa. Apparently, back when the Covenant traded armor trims with Flux, they had also done the same deal with Legacy. And Legacy had voiced concerns to Turntap about Flux's run for leader, including how Flux was demoted from second in command, and rumors that he's paying people diamonds to vote for him. This gave Saps and Spood's stories a little more credibility, which was crucial for getting everyone on board with West Helm's military proposal, which was, if any nation from Island 2 attacks Island 1, then the entirety of Island 1 must strike back.
If all leaders are in agreement to this, please say aye.
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 This is for us a problem.
Benji was hesitant to join any military alliance because Elysium was the nation of peace, and he knew that his people were opposed to any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle.
Council might not agree.
Do you believe if Saps was at the council meeting, would he potentially have the chance to convince them after telling his story?
I think he might.
As long as Saps agrees, it's up to you.
I mean, yeah.
Saps and a few of the others then walked to Elysium on a mission to reunite Island 1.
I have been framed for the mass assassination of Island 2 leaders by Fluxion and his conspirator. So many other people have died to the same tyranny and corruption that has been on Island 2. I'm just so lucky to be alive and share my story with you guys.
But as Saps spoke, the people of Elysium still had some doubts.
Against the corruption in Island 2, which is...
just the just chatting section, you okay?
Are we going to corruption?
Elysium wasn't convinced that potential corruption on another island was enough of a reason for Elysium
and
to
remind
get
me
involved.
if you end up coming
But
back
then,
into the streams
suddenly-
and stuff so I can make sure to put it on the agenda.
What the? What is this? About 15 members of the West Helm army had inexplicably walked right through Elysium. They quickly left, but it certainly didn't help the tensions.
Damn! Oh my god!
Nonetheless, the proceedings continue.
Oh.
Being rushed here to pressure us.
We're going to be deciding whether Elysium citizens would go to war. I think Elysium citizens need to have a say in that.
Yeah, true. After even more deliberation and after even more time passed.
Excuse me, you have to say something important. The
What is that,
group
XQC?
of, people that came by, they are apparently the military from West Helm. We have reasonable suspicions to believe they are going to launch an invasion of Island 2 in the next, 5 minutes. I do not know.
And I will put a 57's video explaining why the Minecraft band stopped making songs. Okay. Hell yeah, dude.
After Spider
Please
informed
do.
him that progress was stalling, Spood had decided to send a squadron of the West Helm army into the Commonwealth's territory to find and arrest Night Arcturus. Oh boy, they're almost there, I think.
Hello, Ben. We are here peacefully. We're simply looking for a man by the name of Knight_Arcturus.
Alright. We don't have him.
We do not know where he's at. We have not seen him, nor have we heard from him.
We don't have him.
Where are they going?
Is that it?
With their first plan failing, West Helm went to plan B.
Shield wall, shield wall.
What the?
What's happening, guys?
They're forming a shield wall. They're forming a shield wall outside.
Everyone leave. We're getting out of here.
Yeah.
Everyone bail, bail.
The West Helm squadron had successfully intimidated the Commonwealth leadership into fleeing their own nation. West Helm then went around, searching every house, every mine, every crevice of the Commonwealth. But ultimately, Night Arcturus was nowhere to be found. Meanwhile, at the Cass Coalition.
Hey, can I run something by you real quick?
Yeah.
You know how everyone's trying to kill Saps because of what he did? And then during his trial, he was all like, Luminara was behind this. Luminara built the trap.
The leadership in Luminara helped me build the meeting area. That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200, and their ringleader, Fluxion.
So, I was sailing past Saps' place a few days ago.
God, this dude is digging. Or what? Oh.
You see that? You see that guy?
Yeah.
Isn't that Flux?
Yeah, kind of looks like him. Yeah.
What's he doing at Saps's place? And why is he gathering blocks?
You go to show Cass.
What do you think?
Interesting. You know what? Go show this to Tricolor. And probably also Hyperion.
I'm on it.
A citizen of the Cass Coalition had been reviewing his old video footage when he happened to notice Flux digging for sand, a prevalent material in Saps's roof. On its own, this wasn't the best evidence. But for some
You'll laugh at the reason why they stopped. Actually, they kept talking about this for hours. It wasn't this quick to agree with this. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure some things are like cut short, you know, because like you don't want to have these long drawn out discussions about this stuff. We can kind of assume that they sit and actually take time to go over this stuff. Damn, has Sap just been in his ice tower the whole time? Oh shit.
Brought into meetings with the most important people on Island 1, and he didn't really know what to make of this. In one sense, he was incredibly lucky to finally have some support. But he also questioned how real this support is, and who he can really trust. See, Saps knew that the Covenant generally did not like the people of Island 2. The Covenant believed that Island 1 was the supreme island with better culture, customs, and traditions. They were also known to be ruthless, having massacred the entire Lingolini Mafia. It's why Saps was suspicious of Turntap's offer to continue protecting him, especially after he ran away. But Saps knew he needed powerful allies as world tensions were ramping up. When Spoon invaded the Commonwealth yesterday, he got a lot of criticism, mostly from his own neighbors who were blindsided by the move.
Spoon could have dragged all my people into war. Elysium is a nation of peace.
Like that, any hope for a Big Four alliance was basically dead, especially since the other nations were now dealing with problems of their own.
Oh god. I mean, turns out using Omni-Man in his skin, exactly.
That
And, like,
newspaper Daybreak Media,
and he's just kind of an asshole.
Somehow found out that she had directed the Covenant to kill Lingolini. This is why Seneca was so quiet yesterday during the Island 1 snow meeting. She knew this story would be coming out, and she was trying to figure out how she would respond. And on day 9, she made her decision.
Oh god.
To dissuade people from invading Infernus, she would show strength by doubling down and hold a joint ceremony with the Covenant, parading around Lingolini's head.
That is crazy. And doing the Game of Thrones shame, that is crazy. Jesus. She's losing her mind up there.
Let this be a lesson.
Seneca is losing her
to
mind.
those who disrespect our volcano.
I mean, I feel like there were other ways you could have said that. Yo, Ado, good morning. Good morning, good morning.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the island, the Blue Cross was hosting a meeting.
Vietnam, I'm getting word that Infernus is having a ceremony to burn the head of Mario.
If I can't get his head back, then it's war. I will put my hands around each and every one.
The leaders and representatives then decided that Infernus
he's
needed
losing
to be punished,
his
and they
shit.
started discussing whether or not to declare war.
They explained it by
Then,
saying it
not
was a
even
way of
minute into
showing
the
respect, which is a
discussion-
bad reason. Yeah. How are we doing, Bleach? We are tired. We are tired. We are exhausted, but we're good. We're good. We're good.
Benji, the leader of Elysium.
I feel bad. I had my wife set up the bed
died.
behind us so I could take my nap on
Anyone could
stream.
even ask about what happened.
But
Daybreak Media
I don't know.
made
I
a
think I might have caught like a third
revelation.
wind or something.
Now
I
we know that,
feel
Benji
good
had
right now,
been
but
one
I'm
of the
sure
people
I'll
who made
crash.
the call to kill Lingolini.
I'm sure I will.
What?
I'm sure.
Apparently,
But we'll
Benji
see.
had admitted to Daybreak
Because I
Media.
also don't want to take away from her plant segment because I really want that to happen.
That he, alongside Infernus, had approved the killing of Lingolini. At the time, Benji believed.
Always do plants with you here later. Also, like, if you feel like you can power through, I think it'd be great if you make it the full 24 hours.
It's kind of my thing, and like I was so exhausted there, but now I feel alive, like again. But I'm sure that's also just teetering, like.
Believed that killing Lingolini would finally resolve the conflict
The
over
problem
the
is these won't
volcano
reach.
and bring peace to the island. But he ended up seriously regretting this decision, so he told Daybreak Media everything.
I'm good. At least for right now, I'm
Exposed
good. What segment are we on right now?
and
We
then
are on
ended his life.
we did entire history of the world Bon Iver reaction one shot anime song tier list. We did not do the warning because Dan wasn't here.
And instead,
So we're on the comedy block right now of the 1,000 players simulate rich or poor in Minecraft, and then after that we'll do the Undertale, and then we have the 8-0 feature, and then we have the modern baseball and the raid.
Agreed with his idea.
And I'm just waiting to
later
see
today,
if
there will
Vi
be a
ends up
trial
making her
against
way
the
in the stream
entire
before we do
nation
the
of
Dan and Vi
Infernus.
segment.
Now, when the meeting came to an end, Flux was approached by a few guards from Tricolor.
So right now we're on the 1,000 players, the comedy block.
We know about the assassinations, all right?
What assassinations?
You're under arrest. You're coming to Tricolor. You're gonna have a fair trial.
Oh,
Just come
finally,
What are you
finally.
Tricolor had issued
Finally,
an
the
arrest warrant
comeuppance.
for Flux after they obtained incriminating video evidence from a citizen of the Caste Coalition.
Being possibly responsible for the death of Jovial in any capacity.
What are you talking about? We know Seraphim was guilty of that.
There are concerns that you may have been involved in other ways. If you believe yourself innocent, I
So
believe
Bleach, are you
are.
Bleach
I
from the
trust that
anime
you're
or
innocent
Bleach the
because you
cleaning
told me you
stuff?
were.
Bleach
But right
the
now,
hair
most
dye.
important thing you can do is simply go to the trial
But
and prove that you're correct, which I believe
This
you
is
are.
an
that is the
outrage
biggest
against
irony here
Luminara.
is like out of
I
all
cannot
the anime
believe
I've
it
watched, I have
accused
not
me of
watched
this.
Bleach
Now,
yet.
the truth was, Tricolor
At least
wasn't
not
necessarily
recently enough to
convinced that
say
Flux was
that I
guilty.
have
They
watched
just wanted
it.
Flux to go to trial so that he could answer their questions about the videotape.
Why didn't you not bring this up beforehand?
So if you were guilty, then run away.
You're seriously scared that I'm going to run away from a trial.
You agree after what happened with the Commonwealth, we could never be too careful about stuff like that. We're both
Fine.
not.
Fine, I will go. But this is an outrage.
All right, let's go.
We're gonna remember.
We will not stand for this.
Flux is getting arrested by Tricolor.
He's sending a little private message.
He's like stopping every few seconds.
He's sending private messages.
The group then passed through Elysium.
I mean, it's hard to
and we're
watch
about
over
sail off
500
to Island
episodes.
2
Yeah, but I've also watched Fairy Tail. You know, and Bleach is a classic. It's an OG. It's one of the Titans, you know. So I gotta do it at some point.
Oh, hey, what is this?
What?
Who attacked Flux?
Getting away.
Why the fuck did that happen?
Flux had secretly told a member of his own crew to come and attack him so
Oh,
that
there
he
it
could
is.
run away from his arrest without looking guilty.
There it is. That's what I thought. Okay.
When Flux returned to Luminara, his whole world had flipped upside down. He believed he had covered all his tracks, that he had gotten away with everything. But for now, he had to remain calm and decide on his next move.
Legacy.
Yeah.
We've just been informed that you have ties to the Covenant, and they're working with Saps the Traitor. So the problem is, we're afraid you're a national security threat. You have two choices right now. You either drop out of the election this instant, or we can do this the hard way.
Oh, that's tough. All right.
By forcing Legacy to drop out of the election, Flux
Damn.
would automatically become the leader of
Thank God it was one of the stuff I started with so I don't get annoyed watching it later.
To
Gotcha.
arrest him. They wouldn't be able to just walk ahead and take him. They would have to invade Luminara itself.
Oh, fuck.
Yesterday, Emperor Spoon had caused a lot of chaos with his failed attempt to
Oh yeah, I wanted to
capture
show you
Night
another
Arcturus.
black metal
So
track.
he spent
Okay,
day 9
if we end up
repairing
doing more song
relationships,
requests later,
but also forming
I'll
new
make
ones.
sure. But if you'd like
For
to,
example,
exclamation mark
earlier,
Discord, you
Spoon
can put
had
it in the
received a
request
message from a
channel.
player
So if we
named
don't do it today, we can do it at a later
Edison27
date.
who wanted to sell
I showed it to a
Jovial's
deathcore
head
guy
in
and he nearly
exchange for
slapped his
netherrack.
headphones off his head.
Spoon accepted the deal, gave Addison a place to meet him at, but then he gave Addison's location straight to Tricolor.
Oh, nice. This sounds like ass. Please try again.
Yeah,
there it is.
Oh, no.
Give it right now.
I got it.
Now, this actually led
I'm
to
definitely
an alliance
open to trying
between
another
West
one.
Helm and Tricolor, the first ever multi-island alliance, and a strategic move by Spoon to befriend the neighbors of the Commonwealth. Later, Spoon also visited the Covenant after he heard about some civil unrest going on.
So they all just left, just like that.
Looks a better plan, actually,
Apparently,
but he had to
about
work
half
with the
of
mistakes he did.
entire
Yeah.
population had decided to leave the Covenant. This is because they believed Turntap was betraying the Covenant's values by constantly trading and associating with Island 2. And what made a lot of them really angry was the fact that Turntap was making them protect saps. See, originally, Turntap had only brought Saps in to get diamonds for his army. But the more he heard about Saps' story, the more he became captivated by Saps and wanted to help him. In fact, the reason Turntap had acted strangely on day 7 wasn't because he was thinking about killing Saps. It was because he had just saved
Someone
Saps
created
from
my
the
whole
Alcatrazina
country in
pirates,
Minecraft?
and
Oh, I'm
he was
sure.
worried that the pirates
I've seen
would
like the
attack
whole
Covenant
world
in
built in Minecraft.
retaliation. Anyway, now that Turntap
They
had the
damn
pirates
made
against him,
Minecraft
as
in
well as
Minecraft.
much of the Covenant forces, which Turntap himself
But I
had
question how much of
trained
the
to be
detail was
ruthless,
construction.
It's fair to say that his
Usually
life
they're pretty
was
good
in
at
grave
it, but
danger.
yeah.
But
Oh,
before he
Secunda's
and
back.
Spoon could figure
Awesome.
out
Nice
a
to see you.
solution,
Welcome
the
back.
Covenant suddenly had a surprise visitor.
Come here. You're under arrest.
Uh-oh.
Yo, they're trying to kill me?
You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island.
After days
I don't
upon
remember
days
if they
of
got
searching,
Iraq
the
yet.
Commonwealth had finally found Saps.
I don't remember either. I have no clue.
Saps is now hiding. This player, Zekor, was now the main diplomat of the Commonwealth, and he knew that this was his opportunity to finally kill
This guy brought up a
Saps.
shocking fact about my country, but
The
I'll
last
tell
thing
you
he
what
needed
really
to
happened.
do
Okay.
was to convince Spood to hand Saps over.
I'm from Iraq, by the way. Oh, okay, cool.
Please,
Cool.
let's have a talk. Let's have a chat. And are you a friend of this criminal behind you?
Alright, could you guys come inside?
He said that long hair on men was
Here we go.
illegal. He sounds like a fucking lame-o to me.
We can put all of our fighting behind us.
But the actual thing that happened is almost as
I propose
ridiculous.
a trade.
Okay.
You give me Saparada, and the Commonwealth gives you Night Arcturus.
Oh, wow.
RT for Saps. I mean, where would this happen?
You can let us take Saparada now, and then we can kill Arcturus for you.
No, don't kill him. He needs to fight in the Colosseum.
Hell yeah.
Alright, we can make that work as well.
Hell yeah.
Wait, so you're saying you know where he is? It's interesting because Sitzkrieg said he didn't.
Okay. We don't have him.
We do not know where he's at.
Look, he comes back every now and then. We'll find him.
Really? Is that so?
Why would I lie?
So you'll find him for me.
Basically, during the hippie era, a lot of businesses and government positions put men with long hair on lower priorities to bully you out of long hair because they're paranoid you might be a
Either you
hippie.
accept
So long
this
hair
deal
wasn't
right now,
explicitly not
or
allowed.
tell
Oh,
everyone from back home that
segregated
you're
from
harboring
the short hairs.
They'll all
Okay,
declare war on
interesting.
you, and this will be the end of West Helm.
Which I mean makes sense.
So, just to make the terms of this deal very clear, because I want to be accurate, you expect me to give up an innocent man in exchange for a terrorist? Is that really your offer?
He's not innocent.
Spoon's kind of goaded here.
Get out. Now.
That was kind of gangster food, I'm not gonna lie. That was kind of sick. Damn, that was awesome.
It would be time for the trial of Infernus, which had become a very anticipated event because Seneca had told everyone that she actually planned to attend. As such, Turntap would be there to help her, which meant Saps also had to go.
He said he would want to take the deal, but he said he wanted to look cool.
Come in handy.
Well, he looked cool there. I will give him that.
Saps getting attacked. Oh no. Oh boy, Sap's getting attacked again. The attacker was taken out immediately by the Covenant, but this led to another problem.
We need to know whether we should keep Infernus in the area. We are worried about assassinations.
Not going in a building, we're having this outside.
Seneca and the rest of Infernus had arrived, but were refusing to enter the courthouse because of safety concerns. Infernus is saying outside or nothing.
Rip bozo.
And as expected, people were quickly becoming impatient.
I have to stand here for 5 more minutes. I'm gonna pull all my hair out.
Let's come inside.
These people don't have the ability to come in this building.
The trial hadn't even begun, and things were already out of control. And then someone's setting up dripstone.
It hit Turntap, right?
Oh!
Yeah. Fuck Turntap. Get him out of here, dumbass.
And like that, Turntap was dead.
See ya.
Killed by 2 disgruntled former
Rip bozo,
citizens
rip
of
bozo.
the Covenant who had come back for revenge. What the?
Run. They're trying to kill us.
Burn us back to the castle.
Queen Seneca directed her people and all the remaining Covenant forces, who were now leaderless, to retreat to the Infernus Castle.
Turntap was cool. He
Both
had his art to be a
Infernus
good guy.
and the Covenant were eventually found guilty of murdering
I
the
don't know.
Lingolini Mafia. But now that
I
Seneca had
don't
adopted the
agree.
entire Covenant army
I think he
with
was a
all of its
snake.
netherite weaponry, it would be impossible to try and arrest anyone. Saps, meanwhile, was abandoned at the
I
courthouse,
don't
so he
trust
ran
him.
all the way to Westhelm to Emperor Spood, who was apparently dealing with a new political crisis. It appeared that Spood had finally made the Commonwealth mad because, according to a Westhelm spy, it looked like the Commonwealth was preparing to go to war.
Oh, shit.
And on top of this, Spood had received a message from Sitzkrieg inviting him to the Commonwealth for a meeting. Now,
Right.
of course, Spood suspected this was a trap, but his second-in-command Spider had an idea.
Turntap was actually honest about helping Sap.
Let them kill me, and
It did come
if
out
they
that he
do,
was honest about helping
we'll have
him.
the right to
I don't know, man. He was just so
avoid it.
sus, like
Basically,
walking
if
him
Spider
down.
goes
It
to
felt like
this
he was
meeting
walking
and
him down the
actually
line.
Gets killed, then in the eyes of the world, this will give Westhelm permission to finally wipe the Commonwealth off the map.
You're a hero, Spider.
Glory to Westhelm.
Glory to Westhelm.
These guys are all waiting for something to happen.
This is so dumb. I mean, it's all in Minecraft. It's so stupid, and yet it's some of the coolest shit I've ever seen. This is fucking awesome.
Oh my god. This is it.
This unironically should have been the Minecraft movie.
Wait, what? Where is everyone?
Oh, it's
The
a trap.
Commonwealth had been completely abandoned. See, after Zekr's meeting with Spood, Sitzkrieg had tried to rally all of Island 2 against Westhelm, but not a single nation joined him.
Damn.
Throughout its days, the Commonwealth had faced chaos, infighting,
we all know that because everyone said the
global
same? Oh, okay,
humiliation,
okay.
And now, Sitzkrieg was utterly defeated. So, as a final jab against Westhelm, Sitzkrieg decided to kill Spider before dissolving the Commonwealth once and for all.
Sitzkrieg, you bastard. I
and his
can't
remaining
believe it.
citizens then decided to pack up and
snake
relocate to the
bitch.
one place in the world that Westhelm wouldn't be able to infiltrate.
Come on in, guys. Welcome to Infernus.
Thank you, Seneca.
There are so many people. Oh my God. Infernus is massive.
That's a damn fortress.
Meanwhile, at the Cass Coalition, it was the end of another good day. The farmers had produced plentiful crops, the businesses had made lots of sales, and there was even a birthday party. But while her people were happy, Cass knew very well that the outside world was quickly growing out of control. As leader, it was Cass's duty to keep track of all the world
Actually, the floating
conflicts.
castle wasn't allowed, but Asian it seemed
they
let that
were
slide.
simply overwhelming.
Why wasn't that allowed? It's so
She
cool.
watched from afar as the Commonwealth fell apart. She watched as world leaders died left and right. She watched Infernus avoid justice by blocking themselves off, with Netherite at their defense, as well as the volcano's sheer height. Yet despite all the turmoil, Cass spent most of the day trying to solve what was now the world's biggest mystery. Who had really murdered all the Island 2 leaders? Was it Saps, or was it Flux? See, earlier at the Blue Cross meeting, members of the Cass Coalition were listening carefully.
Covenant was propagating anti-Island 2 propaganda, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, we didn't agree with that. Island 1 never had beef with you guys. It was really just a covenant.
They can see that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us.
Then at least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all.
But the Covenant was going to invade us, right?
Honestly,
One of the rules is realistic building, so people don't just build everything in the sky.
Flux had
But a sky war would be so dope.
Was going to invade and even yelled at the other leaders for
Let them
doing
battle in the
which
sky.
made Cass think, what if that's the reason he killed them? Besides, what would be Saps' motive? There wasn't even a motive alleged during his trial, yet he was still found guilty. In fact, thinking back, the trial itself was suspiciously short, and the judge made a decision very quickly. Well, on day 9, one of Cass's citizens was scouting the Commonwealth and figured out why. Flux had bribed the judge to ensure Saps was found guilty.
Yeah, it makes sense.
When Cass discovered this,
Yep, I wouldn't put it past him.
for a meeting with local leaders.
Hey, Marshy's back. Good morning. Good morning.
I'm so mad. He needs to die.
Just in time for the end of the 1,000 players simulate rich or poor.
But you have my permission to invade Luminara.
Okay, I'll tell
Thanks for the gifted subs,
there won't be a
Marshy, by the
battle.
way. Thank you.
We go in, we take him out, we leave. Got it?
And thank you again, Ado, for all the gifted subs. You guys are incredible. Also, still a huge shout out to Napop, Moppy, and By Proxy, and others who donated as well. You guys are absolutely amazing.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome.
And I don't think there's anybody Ado can bully in chat right now, so that's
we
a
never
good
got
thing.
the opportunity to properly mourn our previous leader, 3 Below.
What's going on here?
He was more than just a Luminaran, he was a friend. And I'm very much excited that we can continue his legacy and complete the bridge which he would have wanted.
All right, let's go, let's go.
And so, the Cast Coalition set off on their mission to kill Flux once and for all. On the way, Cast stopped at Aperion to rally their people.
We've found the person responsible for the multiple leader assassinations, including the assassination of your own president. Are we ready to fight for Luminara and for justice?
And for justice!
Aperion would invade Luminara from the south, while the Cast Coalition approaches from the sea so that Flux can't escape.
Okay, it looks like this is our last day here, and then the epilogue. Here we go. This is it. This is the peak. This is the peak. This is the finale.
Flux is running.
Surrender!
They're after him.
Surrender, Flux! I don't want to do this!
Oh!
Okay, wait, surrender! Okay, surrender.
No, Marcia, I think we're going to save the incentives for Monday's stream. I think we're going to try and just knock them all out on Monday.
This is an outrage! And attempting my
Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, I don't understand how Flux is still alive. Because there's just not enough people here. We'll see how the rest of the stream tapers out. But I want to make sure everybody kind of gets a chance to see the fucking pain and suffering you guys are going to put me through.
In reality, most Luminarans knew nothing about his crimes.
Didn't want anybody to miss the money or the rewards for the money they gave.
Do you want this man alive?
Are you just reacting to YouTube at the moment? No, we are currently at the comedy block portion of the stream.
All of a sudden, Cass wasn't sure about what to do until.
So once we finish this 1,000-player simulate rich and poor, I'm probably gonna take my nap, and we will do the Mrs. Bleach segment where she's gonna do whatever she's gonna do, and then we'll finish up with the Undertale 8.0 feature, Modern Baseball, possible rave if Kawaretta is here, and then we'll wrap up.
He's running.
Oh shit! Oh damn! They done fucking got their asses. I'm gonna request her songs. Hey, if she'll take song requests, she'll take song requests. Entirely up to her what she wants to do with her hour-ish segment. Might be a little more, might be a little less. I don't know. It depends on how well I sleep.
That said, Flux knew there'd be a lot of people after him, so when he dug to the surface, he ran straight to the ocean and fled Island 2.
How the fuck is Flux still alive? Like, he's got the plot armor of, like,
Still, Cass
Deku. I don't know, man.
Hit squads to try and hunt Flux down, while Legacy directed the citizens of Luminara to evacuate.
I think emo. She does like classic emo music. She does fuck around with some of that 2000s, 2010s emo. Some of that all-time low era pop punk kind of stuff.
Had gotten away with everything once again. Or so he thought.
Oh, ba-bum. You never corner Flux. Still so crazy.
I am so confused on what's happening right
Oh my god!
Oh god!
Oh my god. If I was sleeping up to 20 hours, I would sleep at least 10 hours. I just need like an hour. I need to
rest of the world
close my eyes for a second.
Questions.
Was that in Luminara?
That was Flux?
Wait, Flux killed those people?
Yeah.
Yeah, Flux is a fucking villain. How do you guys not know this at this
On day
point?
10, word began to spread about what had happened.
He's a damn nemesis.
Yeah, Flux built that trap.
which made people think, was Flux behind the murders of the Island 2 leaders after all?
Yes, no shit.
I
God.
think Flux was behind everything.
Oh, do you?
Saps was right.
Why are you telling Remy the rat?
I realized that Saps had been telling the truth.
Saprat innocent, the daily break. There we go. Love to see it. Love to see it.
Finally, I'm so happy.
For the first time since he had got into hiding, Saps had been vindicated, proven innocent, and the world was finally on his side.
Oh. Love to see it, Sap. Love to see it.
And now, instead of hunting for Saps, all of Island 2 was determined to find Flux.
Bro, this is what happens when people want trials.
We should have just started killing him. I don't know why anyone stopped in the first place.
I would have been the bad guy if I killed him right then and there with everyone yelling, trial, trial.
But
yeah, that would have been fine. Be the bad guy. Kill him. He needs to die.
Someone just saw Flux going up the volcano.
Oh, you're kidding.
Layer by layer, I didn't know nearness in my childhood.
Queen Seneca had offered Flux refuge at Infernus under the
Fuck,
condition
dude, I
that
knew
he
there was something wrong with
build
Seneca.
deadly traps
I always love villains because it gives everything a storyline. Yeah, yeah, we kind of talked about that towards the beginning and the middle of the stream. It's a necessary evil. It's a necessary evil.
The rest of the world was unfazed.
Yeah, they're gonna pay for what they did.
Yeah.
On day 10, all of Island 2 joined the Tricolor West Helm Alliance and declared war against Infernus.
Yep, that's the only thing that can happen. And they end up rooting for the villain. I don't know why. In this instance, I do not. I do not. I can't find a reason to. I'm a simple soy boy. I cheer for the right person. Nerd shit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Sure. Especially when the villain is more of a crazy genius rather than a definite evil. The problem is, I think Flux is just dumb. Like, his initial assessments of the other island, wanting to, like, immediately go to war with them, just shows more that, like, he's got some horrific insecurities. Especially, like, losing the vote to be leader and, like, 3 Below Zero actually going in charge and being more of a pacifist. You could just tell that it, like, immediately pissed off the dictator spirit he had. Because we're a filthy evil watcher, we need suffering of others to enjoy something? Okay, guys. Alright, guys. Alright, let's relax. Our boy's free.
My home was turned into a death trap behind my back. I was framed and then forced to go through a rigged trial.
Guilty on all counts. Yes!
A few days ago, every single person in the world wanted me dead. But today, you all know the truth about who really killed our leaders and our friends. Today, we walk ahead, we storm the volcano, and we get justice!
Thank you, Saps. Alright, everyone, listen up!
Here we go, lock in, everybody.
There's a lot of things to watch out for. There's gonna be lava, boiling water, dripstone traps, their entire army. They have the height advantage and netherite armor, but we have numbers. So let's stick together and let's win this thing! Come on!
Like right now, I want a crazy turn of events where Flux becomes an unstoppable one-man army. I don't know if I'd still root for him, but it would be cool. It would be cool.
There's so many people.
Make me all blind with your civil rights. You
Okay, before we do the final battle, I'm gonna pee. I'm a sleepy boy. All right, here we go. Holy 10 FPS, yeah.
I recognize your name. Walk ahead.
Oh, okay. We gotta lock it for the last battle. We've gotta lock it.
I think there might be a problem. It's good.
Whoever wins will be sponsored by Red Lobster.
Living by the rules to which high school blues.
Actually, there's a civilization video where someone discovered a glitch that make him immune to death, and the admin command, so at the end of the video, the YouTuber had to just shut down the whole server because the only person who's left is someone crazy that killed everyone. Really? I'd like to watch that video as well.
Telling us to stop and obey. To stop and obey.
Here we go. Here we go.
They're pouring water on the lava, but the water still burns.
It's a pretty good. This is a pretty good fortress here. Fortitude here. You should watch Minecraft's Greatest Slow Runner.
Oh, big fighting on the ground right now. The Covenant is attacking from behind.
Oh, fuck, that sounds hilarious.
Keep going! Skin shine. Joker's got silver linings. Holy Mary sings songs in the wet rain.
What is it? Just an XQC compilation? It's just XQC and his friend reacting to a speedrunner that's really bad.
It's the Covenant.
Somebody please put that in the request channel. I'm interested in that. That looks funny as fuck.
They got it. They got it.
It's hilarious. I'll do it. Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
The final push. Here we go. They're in.
I'll jump in the hole with you guys.
Do you know about the Clanker Minecraft world record? I don't. I do not. This one's for Linguini. No, Sitzkrieg, yo! Seneca, no! Damn. Get his ass, get his ass, get his ass. How is he still alive? There's no way. There's no way. And that is 100% scripted because there was like 50 guys on him hitting him at the same time. There's no way. It's a world record about making the most iron golems in 1 minute and everything is allowed? Okay. Okay. They got clankers doing that? The highest world record is 2 million? Damn.
No. Surely not.
There's just no shot. Yeah, no one chased. Nobody like wanted to make sure he died. Nobody checked for the nothing.
He's missing?
Hold on. Alright guys, let's go, let's go.
Or are they gonna duke it out at the Coliseum? Yo! Are they gonna fucking duke it out at the Coliseum?
What? No way.
See, I'm Saps versus Flux at the Coliseum. Let's go.
Wow, you actually showed up.
Can't say no to a friend, can I?
Let's make this a fair fight, okay?
Can't say no to a friend, can I?
Flux. Look at all these people dying right now because of you.
Yeah, this is it. This is it. This is it.
None of this would have happened if you had died like you were supposed to. I'm sorry for everything you've had to go through.
A single betrayed man versus his betrayer.
I can't watch this.
With the lava bucket, oh shit! Sap's got to come out on top. He has to. Sap has to come out on top. Yes! Sap, our boy. He made it. He made it. From the ashes, the phoenix rises up. From the tree, the sap rises. Something like that.
Saps had killed Flux. And with that, Flux's reign of terror was over.
Oh. Yeah, I'll take 10 seasons in a movie. 10 seasons in a movie, please. But notice the guy that came with Flux left. Could we have some revival of Flux? I mean, maybe.
Today,
Maybe.
we gather to honor the
You're
lives
not
lost
having Game of Thrones?
in the
All right, all
Battle
right.
of Infernus. Since then,
I would take a sequel. I would definitely take a
we
sequel.
haven't felt the same. I know I certainly don't.
The Island 2 West Helm Alliance had defeated the Infernus forces. But winning had come at a high cost. After the war, people across the world took time to mourn their dead, reflect upon the battle, and then, eventually, decide how to move on. Now that Infernus, the Covenant, and the Commonwealth were off the map, there were talks of creating a new world government. But ultimately, it never really materialized, and all the remaining nations
I want to
just
see that
agreed
Thomas guy that
to
came
do
with
their
Flux. Me
own
too.
thing and have peace.
In the corner of the crowded
Island 1 had taken the brunt of the war. Crops trampled, the big tree scorched, the volcano ravaged. As a result, people across Island 1 struggled after the war.
But I'm dead.
Some of them joined cults, while others moved to Island 2 in search of a better life.
I don't ask for
Elysium was fine though. Instead of going to war on day 10, the Nation of Peace had decided to hold a peace festival. And on their shore was something new. A bridge stemming all the way from Luminara.
It's beautiful. Based.
And
Based.
so everybody lived on in peace, including Saps, who at long last had returned to Island 2.
am I strong enough?
This brings back memories. Still, the world wasn't totally conflict-free. The Cass Coalition Bakery was yet to be exposed for causing the death of Wood Daddy. And Knight Arcturus was still in hiding, yet to be found by Westhelm.
I won't lie.
It's a big world, so it's not a surprise that many stories like these may just never end.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's
I think
true.
There's some beauty in that.
I agree. I agree-ish.
So slowly lose control as emotions overflow.
Yeah, we still have some work to do. We will catch that traitor. But tonight you can rest. You've made your emperor very proud.
Thank you, Spood.
Jury, you have heard all of the evidence. If you find Thomas 5200 guilty of aiding Fluxion with his reign of terror, jump now.
Oh, see ya, Thomas.
Thomas, may you find mercy in the end, senor.
See ya, Thomas. Rest in peace, brother.
I ran away screaming from you because I thought you were gonna blow up my nation and kill all my
Why is
citizens.
there a thing of
After
fucking
we talked
netherite
about
at
it
his
for like 5
feet?
minutes, I realized you could blow up my nation and kill all my citizens, but that doesn't mean you will.
Barbie, do you take Oppenheimer to be your one and only candidate?
I do.
Oppenheimer, same thing.
I do.
Now, at this time, Barbie and Oppenheimer have requested that instead of rings, they will both exchange something slightly different. If you would please turn your attention
Barbenheimer, Barbenheimer.
3, 2, 1.
So slowly lose control as emotions overflow, falling into the
Oh man. I don't care if it was scripted, if it was not scripted, if it was half scripted. I don't care if every single inch of this world was thought out and planned, and I don't care if he fucking threw 1,000 people in there willy-nilly. That was amazing. That was amazing. That was one of the best simulations I've ever seen. That was incredible. Ish is an absolutely phenomenal creator on YouTube. I mean, that was amazing. That was amazing. Ish and 90 people got you. Okay. Oh man, wow. Wow. That I mean, that was peak, you know? That was peak. That was cinema. That was salmon. Oh, that was amazing. All right, let me go get my wife and I'll be right back.